Yay! I always love it when it actually works. Audio. Says I got audio output. Hopefully it's working. My entire setup's just been funky lately. So hopefully this works out. Then I hop into the hardcore world. And then I hop on YouTube so I can pull up the live stream in a separate thing. Oh gosh, everybody's live right now. Well, I don't have much. Like half of Hermitcraft is live right now, dang. Joe Hills is live, and... Right, well, hopefully somebody will show up. Oh cool, there's already one watching. Well, whoever you are, hello. Emma! Hello! What's up? Not much, just planning on cutting down some trees today, and I was thinking that's something I can do with folks around, or I could just turn into another lo-fi video, but frankly, like, very, very few people, if anyone, actually likes those. But how about you? What's up? Can't stay long, but you'll hang out for a bit. Well, even 10 minutes, I'd be more than happy to have you. Oh wait, I bet you haven't seen. I made a lighthouse. Yeah, I haven't even finished editing the video for it yet, so woohoo, it's secretive. Look at that! I'm trying to expand this area, and you were the one to give me the idea of making a, whatchamacallit, like a Old West themed town. That's where all these trees are right now, is where I'm gonna put it, but I've only terraformed. Ooh, I like her. Hi, Mulchan! Oh, heck yeah. Got the gang pulling up. Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna leave soon as well to go brush your teeth and go to sleep. Yeah, this isn't the best timing for me to be doing this, but, it took a lot longer to do my homework than I expected it would. Alright. Noise. But, yeah, I've been just mostly grinding away at stuff, and now I'm working on deforestation. I can't say that. And my game's gonna be so laggy when all the trees have this particle effect. Probably have to turn off particles. You have to do astronomy homework. I've taken astronomy classes. If you got questions, I can hypothetically help you. Was the sun already going down? Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Down is the direction that the sun likes to go, after all. How do I play with it being so laggy? Well, this is all I've ever known, so... yeah. Keep in mind that I live in Idaho. There's no such thing as good internet here. Like if you look at dead spots in the US for Wi-Fi and stuff, I live in a really big dead spot. Actually, the majority of the Northwest is a huge dead spot. Oop, zombie. Hello, zombie. Is your name Cleo by chance? Nah, you don't look like a Cleo. You did look like a menace, though, so... just let you come out here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, you better not trample my crops. Did you just mess up my crop? Here, come down, so I can get copper off you. Hypothetically. Did you mess up my crops? Because if you do, I won't forgive you. Okay, no you didn't. He's good. Hey, you're supposed to be drowning. Ugh. Hey. Good. Well then. Back up to the top. They were a baby zombie. You might have been Philzed. Well, I mean, I've had a few close calls with that, so... I mean, if I have to go some way, I might as well go like the legends, right? So I guess my options are cancer or baby zombie. Is that too soon? Maybe that's too soon. When you were younger, you had a bad computer and you got Minecraft and it was laggy like that and you just couldn't play. Well, again, it's all I've known. So even when I lived back in like Washington and stuff, just didn't have good Wi-Fi. So, and when I'm watching other people play on YouTube, I don't have good Wi-Fi then either. Oh, this is my cranberry moat. I think the video for that's up. I don't know. So, yeah, even when I'm watching videos of YouTubers playing, I watch it with lag, so this is just how I'm used to it. But one day I'll get, like, 4K video games, and then it's game over. I've been playing with a handicap. Can you imagine how great I'll be at Bed Wars once I can, like, catch up? Actually, I believe lag gives me a advantage in that. Red Comet, hi, welcome to the stream. Just cutting down trees and chatting. So far nobody in the chat can stay super long, and I probably can't either, because as soon as my roommate's done doing whatever he's doing, he's gonna be making pasta, and we're all gonna have pasta. Ooh. Would. So have dinner tonight. Oh, lordy. Let me up. But, yeah, just doing what I do. Oh, I'm gonna have so much moss carpet after this. That is the advantage and disadvantage of the mangrove trees. I'm such a good builder, thank you. I mean, you can't even see the good stuff from here, but thank you. Like, my house is up there. We don't talk about this. Have a lighthouse over there that I just showed people. Oh, you gotta go and brush your teeth. Bye, Molchan. It was lovely having you, as always. Sorry I started at a time that was inconvenient. I really did plan to do this like 2 hours earlier, but, homework. You know, like, assigning homework during spring break, especially for college students, that should just be illegal. They shouldn't allow it. Oh, wow. People watching. Basically everyone I'm subscribed to, well, not basically, but there's like 5 people I'm subscribed to that are also live right now, so I was just surprised to see anybody here. Not complaining though, for sure. You've been playing Hades for the first time, you've been having a lot of fun. I have not played Hades, but I've only heard good things about it, and I very much would like to someday. Alright, we're just gonna hide you away. Oh look, these are my friends. Friend. See, he's not hurting me, so he's friend-shaped. I can feel it right now. Little Timmy is gonna show up to the stream, but just as the stream ends. And I'm gonna feel bad. He's a kid who shows up frequently. And he's always trying to dox himself, but we've renamed him as Little Timmy. Oh boy. Yeah, I can do that. Cookie! Welcome to the stream. Dare I ask why you're talking about golf balls? that assignment just wiped me out. You know, sometimes school gives you interesting assignments, and you're like, woohoo, I get to write about something cool. And then other times it's like, hi, you need to spend the next 3 hours talking about Aztec gods. And I'm like, oh, cool, that can be fun. And then it's like, yeah, but ones that people have never heard of with like 2 research papers to work with. Should be a crime. There's a lot of things I think should be crimes, though. Balls golf. You had to make a new YouTube account because your brother got mad at you and deleted your old one. Oh, that sucks. Why was your brother mad at you? Unless you don't want to share, you don't have to say. You just wanted to come into the stream in a cool and quirky way. Well, I think you always come into the stream in a cool and quirky way, so you don't ever have to worry about that. It's never a boring day with you around, and I do mean that in a good way. What am I building today? Well, today I'm actually just cutting down all these trees. I've got all these trees, and then I have a ton of spruce trees that I've planted because I have a lot of wood, but most of the wood I have is like more or less the same type of wood, and like I have a lot of oak and I have a lot of acacia, but I would like other things. By the way, this is the rest of my world. I'm working on that giant castle over there. And I want every single tower to have a different vibe going about it, besides the 2 black towers that are essentially the same. But then I have all those spruce trees we're going to cut down. And I could do it myself. Like, usually when I do it myself, I turn it into like a lo-fi sort of thing, where I take copyright-free music and just put that over me doing that. But it'd be more fun to stream, and I haven't streamed in a while. It's the nicest things anyone's ever said to you. Minus when the old lady said that you were a handsome guy, the most handsome guy and she ever, and then you had perfect genetics. I don't even. That's just kind of weird. Sorry. I mean, I'm not saying that you're not handsome. I'm just saying that's kind of a weird thing to just randomly say, unless it was like your grandma or something. In which case, that makes sense. And your brother's mad at you because you told your dad about his his vaping prog. Alright, I can see where that one's going. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying he was justified, but I can see it's a pretty straight pipeline from you tattled and on something important. I shouldn't even call it tattling, but you told and now YouTube's gone. It does suck, though. Yeah, if someone deleted my YouTube account, I would be so sad. Whoa. Have they always had this much green in them? I could have sworn it was, like, very little green. Weird. No, it was a random old lady you met in a nursing home. Well, those kinds of compliments are still great. Kind of a strange thing to just randomly say. Ah. Oh. I was on a vine. Who'd have thunk it? Whoa. It's a little dark in here for comfort. Have I seen the new creaking mob? No, I have not, and when I do, I will probably scream in real life. I would like to avoid it as long as possible. I don't do scary stuff well. I am what the kids would call a wimp. Do people even say that anymore? Wimpy? Unless they're talking about the kid who writes in a diary. Oops. Apparently, we're getting new pig and sheep variants. I didn't know about the sheep. I knew about the cow and the chicken, but didn't know sheep got added to that list too. I'm probably gonna try to make sure I have all of the originals just because, and then when I get new ones, I'll be getting cold ones in this area because I have, shocker, a cold area. With like, I got mountains just beyond the horizon over there, so I'm in a cold area. Ooh, apple. Aw. Apple! Diary of a Wimpy what the heck? Y'all saw that, right? How long was I eating that apple? It was a big apple. And I'm not talking about the city. I should play Deltarune. That is on my list. I'm probably going to try to play Undertale first. I got a really long list, but I'm running on a potato PC. So I'm going on a hiatus here in a few months. I'm going to enlist in the Navy, so long as everything goes correctly. And then when I get back, I should be able to actually afford a decent computer, and odds are I won't live where I live now, so I'll be able to have decent internet as well. And then I can play all the games I want. I can do Pokemon streams and stuff. It'll be great. Woo! But yes, Deltarune is on my list, but after Undertale. And besides knowing that Sans does puns and stuff, it's the same guy, isn't it? Yep. Besides knowing like Sans' puns and something about picking up socks and spaghetti, I don't have a lot of context for either of those, so I don't have many spoilers. I've never played, so it'll probably be fine and new once I see it for the first time. In the Navy, honestly, Navy checks out for me. And good luck in the Navy. I could have sworn I've talked about this before, but thank you. And yeah, Navy. And then my backup, if Navy doesn't work out, I will go Coast Guard because I like my boats. And I also don't like dying. Like the other, I guess the next one after that would be the Air Force, but I would never be able to pass the physical qualifications for that. But Navy's my first choice, and I think I'll make it so long as I try and believe in myself. And then I'll play Deltarune. Hello, can I have light, please? Thank you. So the problem with mangrove is odds are you're gonna miss something. Like, these are the worst trees to cut down ever. I think Mumbo Jumbo recently said something about acacia being the worst. And I would just like to talk to him. Because, yes, acacia can suck since it's not straight up and down, but you know what's worse? This. This nonsense. Look at this nonsense. And I got the fancy graphics on so I can see through the leaves, but with the way the mangrove leaves are textured, it's hard. Aw, dang it, the sun's setting. And it was so dark I couldn't even tell. But, yup. Ah! Ah, my little forest is growing so well. Who's my favorite Hermitcraft member? Oh boy. You know, it's hard. I really like Jem. Her videos are fun. I like when she does the little, I'm gonna study the hermits thing. That's fun. I like Doc, but like a Doc video drops and it takes me a week to get around to it because he always does like hour-long things. So I'm like, okay, I'll watch Doc while doing my laundry, or I'll Oh, bye, Cookie. And yeah, I could join the Space Force, except they're a joke, and I'd rather be cool. Hello, Spider. Look at me fighting confidently. You know, Philza actually died to a spider. Just saying. Like, I really like Doc. Like, I don't think there's such thing as a bad Doc video. They're all fun. I'll be honest, I used to be a huge Grian fan, and then just with time it's not that I dislike him now, it's just less interested, I suppose. Yeah, I don't think I can pick a favorite hermit. Scar's great. I like a lot of the basics. Scar, Mumbo. Pearl's fun. Ren, I like Ren videos. They're fun. He makes every single one into like a story. It's like alright, we're gonna be dramatic for the next hour because I am the definition of a theater kid. That's fun vibes. You like Wells? I was a pretty big Iskall fan, but they really did him dirty, and I'm kind of, not even kind of, I'm upset about that. They shouldn't have done that to him. And I'm not just saying like, oh, I never would have fallen for the lies, yada yada. Like, I get that happens, but for the record, I did say from the very beginning, like, until we hear multiple sides to the story, let's try not to make any assumptions. I was getting a bit nervous when we were not hearing anything from him, but, yeah, I just feel so bad for him with all that. That's so sucky. Have you ever been in a play? You have. I will put $50 on the line that unless you're in your 50s and you're like, or you're like part of actual Broadway, I've been in more plays than you, but yes, I've been in a lot of plays. I've been in Rapunzel, I've been in Shrek the Musical, I've been in Matilda the Musical, I've been in The Little Mermaid, been in Jack and the Beanstalk, I've been in Little Orphan Annie, I've been in Seussical the Musical, I've been in Bugsy Malone, Honk, which is like the Ugly Duckling. I've been... Did I say Jack and the Beanstalk yet? Well, whether I've said it or not, I've been in Jack and the Beanstalk. Okay, you guys are annoying. Enderman, you can be friend. Let's see, what else have I been in? Been in Cinderella. I don't remember what I've said. Been in Cinderella. I've been in most of the fairy tales, quite frankly. Matilda, Little Mermaid, Bugsy Malone. I've been in Brigadoon. That was probably my least favorite of all of them, though. It was, yeah, I can't remember all of them right now. I'm also trying to navigate this man-made forest that I've planted by myself. But I've been in quite a few plays. What have you been in? You joined musical theater for like 5 minutes, then panicked and backed out. Aw. Well, I can confirm, theater's fun. It's nothing but vibes. Like, even the mean people in theater are not as bad as mean people in basically any other, sport or... And I will fight you on this. Theater is a sport. Like, musical theater, when you're doing all those dances and stuff, that is a workout. It takes, like, you have to audition and stuff. It's a sport. But it's fun vibes. I've only ever been in one, and it's Three Musketeers. I've actually not gone to see any Three Musketeer plays. Oh, I've been in a bunch of Shakespeare, too. But, was it fun? Did you enjoy it? Because that's what really matters at the end of the day, unless you were getting paid. Which, typically not the case. Been in Midsummer's Night Dream, and Tempest, and... Wow, sometimes I get shocked by my own numbers for these things. You actually did, and you wish that you were in more back then. Yeah, I get that. I was in a ton, and I still wish I was in more back then. I think my favorite role I've ever had was Mother Gothel. Is either when I was... The villains... Oh, wait, I was in Peter Pan. I played Peter Pan. That was fun. I was also Mother Gothel in Rapunzel, and it was like the original Rapunzel, not the... She's a princess. It was Rapunzel. And I was just the most evil 5th grader that you could ever imagine. They saw this little girl and went, ah, yes, she's extra, and gave me the lead villain role. That was so much fun. I think the first role I ever had was as a mouse in Cinderella, and I had, this sounds super made up, like one of those, and then everybody clapped stories, but, when I was a little girl, I had like a afro and stuff, and I was like I had a little puff ball on top of my head, and a bunch of old people thought it was the most adorable thing they'd ever seen in their life. And so, like, the local senior center, one of them said that there's such a cute little girl, she's playing a mouse, and then all of them brought me flowers. And that was what solidified it for me. I'm like, yep, this is what I'm doing with my life. We're gonna be a theater kid. Get flowers from random old ladies. So that was my first, but I think my next one was as Peter Pan. That was also fun. I played Anna in a weird Frozen knockoff that was like half a knockoff, half not. You have to go, but it was fun for 24 minutes. Have a good stream. Thanks, Emma. See you next time. Elfin Grove, hello. What's with the Tesla logo? Alright, something over here still has a... log. I can feel it. Maybe not. Haha! Don't need those. Man, I miss being a theater kid, and that was such a huge part of my identity for so long. Look, it's a lighthouse. It's a pretty lighthouse. I think it's a pretty lighthouse. Gosh dang it, somebody comment. I can't talk to myself for hours on end. I mean, I can, but therapists typically advise against that. You just do a capital T in chats or text channels when you show up sometimes because it looks like a T-pose and your humor is busted. Nah, I get that. For what it's worth, you entered and my first thought was T-pose. So, your humor may be busted, but you're in good company. Let's see here. I think this is enough to make a quick pit stop. I'll leave it. Now that string has become a rarity to me. Not the My Little Pony version. You know, I never actually watched My Little Pony. I understand the appeal. I've seen the bits and pieces, but I've never actually seen it. I like that tree. That's a funky tree. Ooh, that was close. Let's jump to that. Ah! Oh, please, somebody say something. I can't... You gotta give me a topic to talk about. I can't just sit here and twiddle my thumbs. Yay! You never got the appeal of the show either. I mean... I think I get why people like it. It's just, I never really had much... While I was in the... the intended audience range. I didn't really have much of a way to watch it. And then when I got older, I just never got around to it, and then I wasn't interested. You watched it for a while when you were young, you remember next to nothing. Yeah, I mean, I think I saw an episode or two over at friends' houses when I was really little, but, I don't think I could tell you a single fun fact about any of the characters, or even accurately identify anyone besides, Pinkie Pie and Rainbow Dash. Forgot her name for a second, I knew it was Rainbow. Let's see. I like this sound. I wish all had this sound. Ooh, treasure. If you could have any job from any era and you don't have to deal with the repercussions, like, I'll go first, I'd go pirate. You don't have to deal with, like, any legal things or anything to stop you. You just go do it for the vibes. Like, if there was paperwork in the job, you still have to do the paperwork, or, like, that sort of stuff, but you don't have to worry about, like, if it was illegal, you don't have to worry about being caught. What kind of job would you go for? Any time period, any place. Or if it was, like, you can't have this job because you're a woman sort of situation, and then the job went away by the time they allowed women to have those kinds of jobs. Like, anything like that. Any job, any time period, what would you go for? I mean, there was plenty of female pirates, so I don't have to worry about that for mine. Let's see. Ah, there it is. What if I decided I woke up and wanna dress like a pirate? That song's absolutely not why I asked the question. It's certainly not stuck in my head at all. That's preposterous. Still no responses. Whatever shall I do? Well, then one day I'll sail the sea, be the hero of my own life. If it makes me enough money, I'll be gone, 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 gone. Oh, is it nighttime? Ah, it does appear so. I'll just run up to my building over here, past my buddies. Hello, friends. Oh, they even said hello back to me. You'd be Hatsune Miku? Oh, look, another song stuck in my head. I'm thinking Miku, Miku. Solid choice. I was about to ask if you can count Hatsune Miku as a job title, but you know, there's stranger things out there. Oh, the lag. And even by my standards, that was a bit bad for having my computer actually up and running. Maybe I should just start giving unsolicited life advice until someone gets upset at me. I never know what to say if there's not people actively chatting. See, this is one reason why I kind of prefer to make the videos. Like, I get so much more engagement, and I stop constantly losing followers. Like, I've lost 6 this month. It's rough. All of that is fixed when I'm doing live streams. Like, I'm just generally on an uphill thing, but I don't know what to do. I don't know. I forget how to English. how do I people? I mean, it's cool to watch. Well, at least there's that. I appreciate that. I do. I think my long-form videos are typically a bit better than the live streams, but it's all scuffed. And I'm just here for the vibes. I mean, I don't think I'm going to be the next... man, what's a non-controversial YouTuber at this point for Minecraft? Who knows? Whoever it is, I doubt I'm going to be that. Didn't think that one through, did I? How intelligent of me. How do people can be hard? Well, I'm glad I'm relatable in that aspect of things. Yeah, peopling is hard. Adulting is hard. Peopling is hard. And it doesn't get easier, you just get better at it. Oh, I can give college advice. I'm about to graduate college somehow, so if any of y'all have, like, plan to go to college, I can give you advice in that field. I don't like to talk about stuff that I don't know about. Like, if I go into something and I don't feel like I'm qualified to talk about it, I will immediately try to avoid the conversation. Yeah, one more semester to college? Heck yeah. I technically have one more semester, but it's almost over. You're not going in, but your brother is? Well, here's a controversial take. If you don't want to go to college, then don't. Like, it's so expensive, and then if it's not even something you want for yourself, then don't do it. Like, if you do want to do it, the easier you go, the better it will be for you. But if, like, your dream is, like, to be a firefighter, or a police officer, or a flight attendant, or anything like that, then don't go. Like, it's not worth it if you're not going to use what you're paying for, because it's so expensive. Like, I go to a community college and stuff, and it's still expensive. And just the life around it, and even the opportunity cost of not actively making as much money when you're in college as you could be if you had a job at that point. A well-paying job, not just a part-time. I'd say it's more worth it to just not go to college if you don't want to. Don't let people force you to do it. Then you're getting your bachelor's, and you're going to college has helped you how to people better. Fair. But you can also get that at a job. Like, I've been working since I was 15. Currently between jobs right now for the first time since I was 15. I'm mostly just, I had some extra hard classes. I'm just grinding those out, and I'm coasting off money that I had saved up. I think jobs teach you a decent amount about how to people better, at least hypothetically. You'll still run into tricky things every once in a while. Like, I still cannot correctly balance the amount of honesty people want in something. Which, that sounds oddly specific, but it's really hard to tell. Like, sometimes people will be like, no, I want your honest opinion, and then you give the honest opinion, and like, wow, you didn't have to be a jerk about it. I'm like, I'm not being you asked for this. This is specifically what you have requested. I am helping. Job doesn't help with that. But job does help with other peopling things. Like, I used to have the stereotypical Gen Z, I do not want to answer the phone, please and thank you. But then I had a job where that was part of the job description. And while I almost, for a month, would frequently answer with, like, hi, thank you for calling, insert job place I answered that I worked at, and the location. This is Lexist, how can I help you? But, Like, job helps. You told that to your brother because our high school does dual enrollment, and our mom kind of guilt-tripped him into going into it for more semesters than he wanted, but it stresses him out a lot. Well, with the dual enrollment, I'd say the biggest thing you're losing with that is high school life. I think high school sucked. I did do the dual enrollment. I think the only thing that was nice about high school was the arts, like band, theater, all that jazz. I didn't even do much. I only did one play in high school, but I'd say the high school that I did that play in, that was the best part of that high school for me. And then band in general, like I was in a marching band and pep band. I was not in the jazz band, but I was in the concert band, all that fun jazz. Get it. I'd say that was the highlight of high school for me. And then if you're dual enrolled, then you won't be able to do those things as much. So it's definitely a trade-off. And if you want to go into college and you're not enjoying high school, I'd say go for it. But you will lose that. But simultaneously, realistically, there's like no, unless you live in like rich people neighborhoods. Oh, I really miscalculated the time of the day. Unless you live like in rich people areas, you're not going to parties. You're not going to, like, a lot of those high school experiences everyone's supposed to go to does not exist anymore because those are from the 90s, and that was a different time period. What do I play? I don't really play so much anymore, but I used to play clarinet, and that was my main. I have a guitar, not very great with it. I'm honestly cracked with the recorder, as much as someone who played it for 2 years can be. And then have a flute, not great at that. I mean, if you give me a clarinet, I'll blow my chops within like 10 minutes because I haven't played in a hot while. But I could play you music. I don't know if I could for the recorder because I don't remember which notes are which. I just play it by ear for that mostly. Guitar, I can sound really bad, but I can get the idea across. And then flute, I'll just cry because the fingering's so hard. Do you guys play instruments? Maybe we can start a band. Whoa. Ugly sound, ugly sound. Cherry blossoms. And I don't even need to be cutting those. I'm trying to look for the mangrove. That's what this is for. You have tried to in the past, but younger you was impatient. Yeah, it takes a lot. Certainly not easy. And the younger you start, the easier it is to learn things. Like learning piano at the age of 7 versus the age of 14 are very, very different stories. So, I'm not going to say it's too late, but it'll be a lot harder if you try again now. You played the trombone for a year, and you only taught you hot cross buns in that time. Oh boy. Man, you didn't even get to learn the best thing that trombones can do. Which, the best things that trombones can do is debatable. Like, some people say Hall of the Mountain King, some people say suicidal trombones, stuff like that, but absolutely nobody will say that it's hot cross buns, so. Yeah, trombone's a hard one. I don't think I ever could do that, having to know the exact distance for every single slide. That's a lot of work. But then again, I'm sure they would say the same thing about clarinets. And like, oh yeah, having to know every single key and the name of the keys for some reason. I don't know why we had to know the names of the keys, because usually we're just like, okay guys, it's gonna be first, second, and third fingering. Like, I don't know. Couldn't tell you. But yeah, band is great. I'd say of all the experiences that you can... No, almost lost that. Of all the experiences you can get in high school, band is... You know what I'm gonna say? Number one. Number one. Like, all other quote-unquote good high school experiences you can get through band or don't really matter. Like, I know a lot of people who are like, oh my gosh, I'm a freshman and I'm a freshman 3 months into my life as a high schooler and I haven't had a romantic relationship yet. I'm a failure. It doesn't matter. Like, half the people have been single for all of their high school career and nobody cares except people who peaked in high school. Or what's another one people attribute to being nice in high school? Friendship. You can do that through band. Woo! Although friendship's good, but band really is a good way to make friends with peers, and they're chill. Like, unless they... So if someone introduces themselves to you and they're like, hi, I'm a band kid, and you're like, oh, what do you play? And then they say any instrument at all, but then they specify that they play first chair, you don't want to be around those people. Those people are insufferable, and your life is better without them. I'm looking at you, Sarah. You weren't even the best clarinet player in the school. In the band. Minty was just busy playing oboe, and you tried to take over our entire lives. But, said my piece. I mean, she was really good. She was, to be fair, she was a great clarinet player. She just took things too seriously in times when it didn't need to be taken seriously. But yes, I did just name drop a sort of friend from high school. I don't think she liked me. Which I can't blame her for. Like, she'd be like, alright guys, we're gonna be practicing our part for Ode to Joy and Beethoven's Ninth Symphony. And I'd be like, okay, but hear me out. I just learned how to play Peppa Pig by ear, and I'm gonna be teaching everybody that. So, curse you, Sarah, the first seat clarinet player. Why wouldn't you want to be around those people? I am mostly joking. A lot of the stereotype for the first seat players of, like, first seat trombone, first seat clarinet, first seat trumpet, whatever, the stereotype is that they are very stuck up, and a lot of them think they're better than you just because they got first seat. First seat is the hardest part to play in a piece. Like, so usually, at least like for the clarinet, you'd have 3 parts for most songs. So if you have Jingle Bells, third part will go ba 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 ba, and then second part will be like dun 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 dun. Like, so you have a bit of a melody there, but it's not quite. And then first part is always really high up, and it has the hardest parts, but then it'll be like dun, 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 ba, 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 ra, da, da. It'll like be real fancy, and then when you put all of them together, it just sounds like Jingle Bells, but band edition. Like, if you're listening to live music and you don't play any music stuff, you probably don't recognize just how complicated a lot of songs like that are. But like, being first chair or first seat does not immediately make them bad people. I'm 80% joking. Just a lot of them essentially get power trips from it. And that's what I was referencing. I have met plenty of first chairs that were super sweet, kind people. Like, first chair trombone player in my band, actually both of them because one graduated, were very kind. First chair flute was the shyest person. The first chair flute was the 3rd shyest person I have ever met. But she was really sweet, and she'd be like, Hi, so I saw that you're having a hard time with the melody at this part of this song. So, would you like to practice with me at lunch and I'll help you? Like, but very helpful and stuff, very sweet. But, first chair trumpet, absolute menace to society. We'll probably get a Netflix special about, I'm kidding. But, just in general, a lot of the first chair people let it get to their head. Or they go on to become drum major. Sometimes both. We had a drum major who took things very seriously because she had a very serious legacy to follow up on. When I was a freshman, we had 2 incredible drum majors who were just so great at what they did. And then, they were so good that in order to handle the band afterwards, we ended up getting 3 drum majors after that, just to help with the workload. And it was a huge, it was a giant legacy to try to live up to. And the next drum majors naturally had to kind of face Sage used to do it like this, or, Kimberly would have let us, yada yada. But one of our drum majors, she essentially, she felt so much pressure from all of that she would snap at people and be like, you need to start taking this seriously. And then people went, oh, she's no longer fun. And that gave her kind of a breakdown, and I think she had to step down from it. So, there can be stress in band. But all in all, definitely worth it. And if you can't handle the stressful stuff, then just don't be the drum major. Which, I think she could have handled it if she didn't have the weight of those who had gone before her weighing so hard on her shoulders. Okay, I'm about ready to just burn down this forest I've made. Why did I do this to myself? Where is he? Where is he? Him, he's our greatest chance. Get off me, fight till the prince can barely stand. Hold him down, hold him down. Sorry, I got Epic the Musical stuck in my head. What's new? Whoa, that's wild. Yeah. There's always band drama. But then there's also stuff like, and the percussion section made cakes in a microwave that they brought from home and charged with a bicycle. Like, it's always fun things. If you want just vibes, percussion section, there's not even stuff I can add to that. It's just the percussion. They're great. They're fun. They're magical. Typically not straight, but, band, a lot of people in band aren't either anyways. I think that's the only real stereotype for percussion. Tired, emo, and Alphabet Mafia. A little bit queer. Oop. Also, I'm a good singer. Thank you. I don't mean to. I sing a lot when I don't know what I'm talking about, or if I'm tired, or if I'm spacing out, or if I think I'm alone. So, if you stick around, you will probably hear way too much of that. So, sorry in advance. Even if someone's a good singer, you don't want to hear them sing 24/7, and I'm sorry about that in advance. At least it's not 24/7, it's more like 22/7, but that's not much better. Also, you'll find that I am prone to overuse of hyperboles. Sorry about that as well. Used to get in a lot of trouble for that, actually. There's a lot of trees everywhere. Yeah, I planted these like a week ago. And then when I build stuff, I just avoid the trees, but run around them. So that they would grow and the ticks would hit them. And then I could do this stream, which might end up being 2 streams. If these weren't mangrove trees, it would be over. The stream would be over. I would chop down everything else. If mangrove grew like the other trees in Minecraft. it's fine. You don't need to apologize. Well, there might be one eventually, so I'm still apologizing in advance. Oh, wait. Ooh. Don't know if you could hear that, but I just realized that I had shrimp posture, so I sat up, and now everything hurts. Ah. Could you hear that? Could you hear me, like, popping my back near the microphone? Ouchies. Okay. That was loud. Eesh. Sorry. I mean, it felt good, and then it hurt. 'Tis the norm, though. Popping things. Hurts so good. Come on, baby, make it hurt so good. Where are my logs? I'm gonna assume that I've used enough I have gotten enough logs from up there. Too bad it hurt. That sound like a good pop? Yeah, it was a good pop. It's just, you know how if you've been sitting with shrimp posture for like an hour, and then you unshrimp posture, it hurts to unshrimp posture even though this is where you should be? It was more that, not the pop itself. Do you watch streamers very often? Sorry if that's a weird question. Every once in a while I get people who stop in, and then sometimes they stick around for really long periods of time. And I wonder how many people just regularly go, you know what, I feel like watching a random streamer today. Or if you just happen across this one, sure. Why not? She doesn't seem clinically insane. If only you knew. Actually, I haven't been diagnosed with anything. But fire alarm went off today in my building. And I was the only adult that had to walk out with their ears covered, so I'm not saying I'm exactly neurotypical, but we'll see. It's not weird, sometimes, but usually you don't, because they have a lot of chats. Yeah, well, I mean, that's definitely an appeal to smaller channels, where it's basically like, oh, what was that thing for a while? I don't even know if it's still around, but like you could just randomly get online and video call with strangers. It's like that, but less creepy people. Actually, never mind, probably about the same amount of creepy people, but more dispersed. Ooh, wood. I'm never manually getting mangrove again. I'm going to make a tree farm just for mangrove. And I'll have it going in the background with a TNT duper. And I'm never doing this ever again. I hate it. I want to burn it all down, and this is maybe half of my mangrove. Oh boy. Well, at least my hoe isn't broken. Don't mind its name. Never say never. No, I will not be needing this much mangrove for a very long time. And then by the time that I need it again, I will notice beforehand, and I will physically go and build that farm. I don't care if it takes... Gosh dang. Ooh, ladder. That was an unexpected clutch. I don't care if I have to use the last of my redstone. I will be making an automated tree farm. Don't know if you know who DocM77 is, but he is on Hermitcraft, and one of his goals for this season is to have to is to have everything automated so he doesn't have to manually do anything. And he is correct. What is the point of Minecraft if you're actually Minecraft mining and crafting? I say get rid of all of it. So, yes, I am saying never. Because this is not a Justin Bieber music video, and I get to. Man, does anyone even, like, follow Justin Bieber anymore? I know he does stuff every once in a while, like, they'll be like, ooh, look, it's a new Justin Bieber song. I'm like, oh, right, that guy's still alive. Gosh dang it, shrimp posture again. Ooh, that one was deep. Probably couldn't hear it though. Ah. Good enough. Good enough. Good enough. Alrighty. Now I'm missing something in here. Probably a lot of somethings in here. Alright, I got 3 people watching. What do they be doing? Ah, 2 people watch. So Minecraft is my favorite game ever? I'd say it's either Minecraft or the Game Boy Advance Pokemon Ruby. But probably Minecraft. I might be able to find a game that I like more, but Potato PC, so, like, I had mods on a previous series that I was doing on YouTube, and the Minecraft mods, I was doing Origins mod, and the Minecraft mods made my computer crash to the point where I had to get it factory reset in order for some specialists to get it turned back on. Really crummy PC. It screams if I open up a second tab. So, and I don't have any consoles of any kind. I have a DS, but only the bottom screen works because, like, a week after my cousin gave me his DS because he was getting a new one, my brother ran mine over with a rocking chair, so now the top screen doesn't work. Enderman, okay. So, yeah, I guess the only games I can play otherwise would just be, like, free ones. I mean, I played, like, Among Us, and I've played mobile games, but that doesn't count. Nobody in their right mind counts mobile games when describing games they like. Ooh, lag. You love Gen 3, but you prefer Emerald. Emerald's also solid. It's just, Ruby will always have a slightly more special spot in my heart, although I gotta say I love a lot of the game mechanics for Emerald more, and just little bits and pieces that are different. Ruby will have a special spot in my heart because it was the only game I had for like 3 years. Then I went and bought myself Emerald because local game shop had one for the Game Boy, and that just changed everything. But I had like 700 hours logged on Ruby. I was going through Visitation for a hot second, and it was a 2-hour commute, and then it was back again every single night. So I was just being kind of passed around, and that was my one pastime. That and the game where you bounce around the, there's a ball, and you have a platform, and you bounce the ball between the platforms, and you can move the platform, and you're trying to break things. Don't know what that's called. But I had that too on my brick phone. You mean people somewhere like Mobile Legends on their phone? You like Mobile Legends? Yeah, fair. I just... I don't count it, but I guess you can. It's not a problem, of course. Ooh, I'm so tired. I wonder if you can run Hades on my computer. I don't think it requires a lot of power to run it. You know, I'm not willing to take the risk, because if I accidentally get another game that's just too big for my computer and I have to factory reset it, I lose my hardcore world, and it is 1,498 days old, which would make me sad to lose. I would probably cry. I've had this for like a year and a half, probably a bit more. Actually, yeah, it's probably maybe even almost 2 years. I've had this world for a while. Look how much mangrove this is. Can I burn the forest down now? Pretty please, pretty please. Actually, I should have checked these. There's a spot for it here. It hurts so good. Come on, baby, make it hurt so good. Well, that's fair. You'd cry too. Yeah. I jokingly will say stuff like, oh, if this happens, I'll cry. But, if I lost this world, I probably actually would. Like, you know, when something bad happens and your heart just stops for a second, you go, no, 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 no. Like you're a car trying to start up, like no, 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 no. Sounds funny. That'd be me. Ooh, an apple. You know what they say, one of these a day keeps the doctor away, but I want cancer. Why'd you bounce all... Okay. Probably shouldn't joke about that stuff. I think there's a lot of karma going for me to get cancer. Made too many cancer jokes in my lifetime. Granted, everyone I've known who's had cancer, except maybe my grandma, especially those who have died of it, except, again, maybe my grandma, would probably think it was hilarious. So, I could probably get a green card from them on that. Like, Technoblade would love it. Like the wait meme. Yep. What do you do to get bad karma? Mostly just the jokes is what I was specifically talking about. But also just my life has been going surprisingly good for me lately. And while I'm trying to take advantage of that while it's happening. Ooh. Danger. He just bounced around. Well, he's gone. Like my usually life has a lot of ups and downs, and then maybe this is just because I had a really big down for like 6 years, but my life for the past 5 months or so has been just really good, and I'm trying not to jinx it, but I am waiting for that to turn itself around. Like, I'm enjoying it while I have it, for sure. But I'm watching people around me start having bad stuff happen to them. I'm like, alright, when's my turn? I'm not ready for it, but we might as well get it over with, sort of thing. Well, that's good. What's been good lately? Oh, well, between you, me, the wall, and YouTube, and the entirety of the internet, I get very depressed for very long periods of time. Like, really depressed. And I went through a very long period of that, and I just, like, there was just nothing happy at all. Like, I just couldn't think of a single happy thing in the world, despite there being many happy things in the world, and nothing I could do could fix that. Not working out more, not giving myself more serotonin, not being more forgiving with myself, yada yada. And it was, like, just really bad for really long periods of time, and then that's just, that went away, and that's gone away in the past. But when that goes away, it usually comes back within, like, 2 months. And I've been clear of that for a really long time. And I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm trying to keep it up. But, like, that's been going good. Usually, I like I don't have like series of unfortunate events levels of bad luck, but I usually have decently bad enough luck that like eventually bad stuff just happens, and that hasn't happened either, which is weird. Like, and it could be bad things like last year my car broke down, and then it was bad, and then I had to get it towed like very, very far because we were in the middle of the desert, because I live in the desert, of course, because Idaho. And I ended up losing like $5,000 on that, which was the majority of my savings. Like, life was sucking during that, and usually I have stuff like that happening somewhat regularly, and I haven't had anything like that in a while. A bunch of friends from high school that I thought either hated me or like just I lost contact with, I've gotten back into contact with. Like, hey, I got your number through IMIS, and I was just wondering how you're doing. Oh my gosh, I haven't heard from you in forever. That sort of stuff. And just things like that. It's not like I won the lottery and then I got a brand new car, and then not huge things, but just my life's been going good. And I'm waiting for, like, I know that sounds incredibly cynical, but I'm waiting for that to flip the switch on me, I guess. You get me. You've been there before. Occasionally you feel super down, you feel really bad in really points in your life, but it's gotten a lot better. Heck yeah. Life's just great when things go well. And that sounds so dorky, like something a middle schooler would say is like, things are good when things are good. But it's true. Like, or here's one. Right now, when was the last time you thought about not having a stuffy nose? Because, like, when you have a stuffy nose, you go, oh, this sucks. But then once you can breathe again, you get like 2 days of appreciating it, and then you forget about it. But, like, I haven't been stuffy sick in 2 months or so, which I get sinus infections very easy. And I've just been trying to appreciate, you know what, I can breathe very well today. Stuff like that. Which is your reminder, by the way, to appreciate that, because who knows how much longer you got for that one. I have the spruce to do after this too. Love giving myself tedious chores and then complaining about having these tedious chores for no reason, as if I didn't give them to myself. Excuse me. Lagoon. Whoop! Almost fell there. Hello, ground. Did I get all of my oak? That was easy. Well, then it's worth it. I think you're a fantastic, for what it's worth, you think I'm a fantastic. Aw, thank you. I was not trying to fish for compliments, I swear. But that's really sweet. I don't know you super well, but you seem real chill. You seem fun. I don't like to say empty things, and I don't know if I know you well enough, but from what I do know about you, you seem like the kind of person that I could very easily become friends with. IRL. I mean, you can kind of give anybody online the, hi, you're my friend now status. Hello, is there death down here? Nope, nope, nope. I was trying to check carefully. Not like this, not like this, not like this. Oh, they're fighting each other. That makes my life easier. Oh yay, that worked. I don't see where the creeper went. That's fine. Heal my hoe, please. I have trauma from skeletons. Lost my first hardcore world to him. Ah. Let me up. Cowabunga. Oh, hello, zombie. Oh, both of you. Hello. Don't like that sound. Well, it's dark in here. Why is it frozen? Okay. Let's get a little bit of light. Some camera, some action. Whoop, 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 whoop. I like to make funky noises. Should probably get tested. Ah. My sound effects are great. Thanks. You should hear my dad's. Like, my dad can do all kinds of fun sound effects. And then I cannot. Just a second, my roommate's calling me. Yeah? Cool. My roommate just put vinegar into the pasta. I might have longer than I thought to do this. Oh boy. Why would you assume it's water? You watched me put vinegar. Ugh. Ay, ay, ay. What do I do, chat? Is that a bad thing? Have you ever had vinegar flavored something? And then I'm assuming you've had vinegar flavored something or have had actual vinegar. Now imagine what would happen if you cooked the pasta water, like the water that you cooked the pasta in was the vinegar. So your garlicky, buttery noodles have vinegar flavor now. I mean, yeah, but it depends on what it is. Yeah, no, it's pasta. So that they have been vinegarized. Ah, that sucks. Yeah, I mean, we get a lot of stuff from food banks, and one of the things they hand out the most is pasta and bread. So we got lots of pasta to choose from. If it needs to start over, it is what it is. It would suck, of course. But at least it's just the noodles and not like the sauce. Gosh, dang it, not again. Let's see here. What the? It went into the water. I don't know. What is your favorite movie? Or show? Or book? Something that you like to talk about. Because I've been talking this whole time. And while I will continue to talk, at least it could be something that you are interested in. Besides vinegar pasta. How is the sun already almost setting? I swear I just went to bed. Oh, better parkour. Well, lately, you've been watching Invincible, and you thought it was really good. I haven't actually seen the recent stuff. I've seen the first and second season only. Back when they first had come out. And I liked it too at the time. Have not seen it since, so I can't make a fair judgment. But, like, I've heard some complaints about animation or storyboarding and yada yada. From what I've seen, it still looks pretty peak. But, and I used to read the comics for it, so I mean, I have an idea of what people are getting themselves into, so I have an idea of what the complaints are. But mostly it looks like they've been doing good. Oh man, when you get back... Oh man, when you get into it, you should tell me what you thought. Will do. Yeah, I haven't seen stuff. I haven't seen much since the part where Omni-Man leaves. And I mean, like, I know he comes back. It's half of his job. Why are you guys alive? That was... Oh, heck yeah, that was a good shot. Oh, wait, they'll come to me. I forgot about that. Come to me, my darlings. Burn for me. Aw, do you know that you won't survive it if you make that fall? Can I hit you through the cherries? That's gonna be quite the trick shot. Through the leaves. Whatever. Hello, sir. Will you please turn into a drown so I can try to get... Oh, wow. Oh, I can get him now. Oh my gosh. There we go. Hi, are you a drown yet? You don't mind the animation as long as the story and delivery of the story... Oh boy, I can't read. As long as the story and delivery of the voice actors... I cannot read. As long as the story and delivery of the voice actors matter... Wait. Matter more to me. Maybe I can read. Okay, he's gonna make an ugly noise after he drowns. Most people do. And zombies. But then I can hypothetically get copper off of him. They have like a 0.9% chance of... Hello. Aw, no copper. Worth a shot. Man, I gotta say, college has ruined my reading literacy. So, of the characters that I would definitely know, who is your favorite Invincible characters? Like, I can't make that. Why'd I try? Why bother? Little treat. You do like Mark, and you like Alan. Solid choices. Anyone who says that it's too basic to like main characters needs to get over themselves, because their main characters are supposed to be interesting. That is part of their job. So nothing wrong with liking them. Which I know nobody said in this particular conversation, but I'm still saying it. Like, in the My Hero fandom, a lot of them are like, oh yeah, you can't like Deco as he's the main character. You have to figure out someone more interesting to like. He's incredibly interesting. Just because everyone else is cool doesn't mean that he's not cool. That said, he's not my favorite, but whatever. Point still stands. When others say that, they just want to be different. Yeah. As someone who has gone through many of those, I'm not like other girls' phases. There is nothing wrong with being different, but there's nothing wrong with being normal. Like, if you like... What's something super basic? Besides bleach. Haha, chemistry joke. If you like basic things, then congratulations, you are part of the standard. Like, okay, here's one. The girls who go to and this is a weird specific group, but you know exactly who I'm talking about when I say it. The girls who go to Starbucks and are like, "Hi, can I get my pumpkin spice macchiato venti like the fancy over the top drinks?" And then it's just like pumpkin spice and sugar. A lot of people diss them, but guess what? That is the kind of the standard at certain times of the year. There's nothing wrong with liking it. Just because it's not your cup of tea doesn't mean it can't be their cup of coffee. Or, yeah, brain is blanking. I just wanted to cut down trees today. Why are you? Alright. I'll try not to question it. No idea why there's acacia growing on my oak, but I will allow it. Yeah, let people like things. And then what's really funny is the people who like really common things, but then they try to make it like they're special for liking those things. Like, objectively, there's a lot of people who like true crime. There's a lot of people who like podcasts. But then there's a lot of people who are like, "Ah, yes, true crime podcasts, because I'm quirky like that, and I just really like serial killers." Kind of a weird way to phrase it, but statistically, a ton of people also like that. You don't have to be different from everybody else to enjoy things. And it also doesn't make you better. Man, I'm running out of ideas again. Ouch. Oh no, only one person watching. Guess you're the only one watching now. Yep, saw that. Well, I appreciate you staying here as long as you have. I never know what to say. Oh wait, never mind. Oh, it's back up to 3. Hello? Who else is here? I would love to meet you. What's my favorite anime? My favorite anime is one that I could never recommend people, and it is One Piece, and I could only not recommend it to people because it's so stinking long. I love One Piece. It's such a great story and stuff. If you ever hear somebody who's like, One Piece is great, you just have to wait 600 episodes, then they're not a real fan. Like, if you don't like it by episode 5, then it's not going to be your cup of tea, because that's just... and not everybody's going to like it, but, lots of adventures, lots of pirates, and then politics. All the things that I like put together into one nice, pretty little thing with a bow. And it's hypothetical politics, so I don't have to worry about controversial opinions, because everyone can go, oh yes, the bad guys are the bad guys. And we can agree. You love One Piece. Fine. Oh, heck yeah, you're caught up? I am not. I'm still in Dressrosa. Please, no spoilers. I am trying my very hardest to avoid spoilers. I mean, in case someone happens to be watching this and they're also watching One Piece and they're just not saying stuff, I won't say what happened. But I managed to avoid spoilers until 3 episodes before I got there for when my favorite stinking character died, and I thought it was safe to have a favorite character that didn't show up a lot in Marineford. Favorite character died. Wanted to quit. I stopped watching One Piece for like 2 months. Had to go grieve. So did Luffy. But yeah, like, sometimes I can avoid spoilers, and other times it's like, ah, yes, get ready to know everything about the Smile Fruit back when you're in the East Blues. Will do. Appreciate that. Almost done. Like, there's a guy in my D&D group, and I'm honestly not a huge fan of him, but we play D&D, and I can be a fan of that. But he also watches One Piece. And he was like, oh, what part are you on? I'm like, oh, I'm in the middle of Dressrosa. Then I told him the exact episode. I think it was on like 664 or something. And then he starts going, yes, I remember when Doflamingo, and he starts giving me major spoilers. I'm like, dude, no, I said I'm in the arc. No. He's like, oh, but they tell you this at the end. No! You are ruining my show! To the death penalty with you, my good sir. Death penalty. You know who I'm talking about. Not sure if you're allowed to swear, but F that guy. Oh boy. I mean, you can swear. I won't. I'd love to be monetized someday. It's a family-friendly channel, something like that. But, and I don't hate him, but like, it's doing stuff like that drives me nuts. He's also the guy that shows up to D&D an hour late. And he's like, oh, sorry guys, I forgot there was D&D today. It is the same time, the same place, every day of the same day, every week. Sir. But, yeah. Or there was a guy that, like for a while, that I guess I was kind of technically watching it with him. He was like, oh yeah, I'll rewatch it with you. It was great. I'd be in the middle stuff, and he's like, yeah, you're gonna hate it when so-and-so dies. I'm like, dude! No! No! There's something about the One Piece fandom and just being like, ah ha ha ha, spoilers everywhere. Can't walk past a hot topic without figuring out Gear 5 Luffy. Like, I don't even know anything about that. I know bits and pieces about that, and I'm trying to not to. Like, figured out secrets that I'm not supposed to know yet. But you can't even walk past a hot topic without seeing that stuff. At least put it further back in the shop. You could never do that to somebody. I know way too many people who are far too willing to do so. The worst I've ever done with that sort of thing was I did that with the Odyssey, but I didn't know that the person that I was watching Epic, which is a musical adaptation of the Odyssey, and spoilers for the Odyssey ahead if you haven't read it, and Epic because it's the same story. But I was watching it with somebody, and they had apparently never read the Odyssey, and I didn't know that, and they're like, oh my gosh, this is the best character ever, I love them. And I was like, yeah, don't get too attached. And, like, if you don't know what the definition of an Odyssey is, it's a journey where only one person returns. And it's named after Odysseus, because he is the one person to return from his journey, or his Odyssey. And I felt terrible. But I essentially told her in advance on accident that her favorite character was going to die. And that felt bad. But I didn't, like, specifically go, oh, this is the first time you're interacting with this particular storyline and you have no reason to believe that things will go wrong? Ha ha ha, just you wait. I remember once I was on Reddit and there was someone getting upset at somebody else for spoiling like character deaths in Hamilton, and like not only does the specific character I'm not even going to mention it because I'm trying to be chill about that. Actually, I'm going to say it. Like, in the very beginning of Hamilton, there's like a whole line of like, we fought with him, me, I died for him, me, I loved him, and me, I'm the dang fool that shot him. Like there's, like, it tells you how Hamilton dies and who kills him from the very beginning. And someone was like, yeah, man, alright, and here's a spoiler for the guy in case you didn't want to hear it. Man, I wish Aaron Burr hadn't shot Hamilton in real life. And someone's like, oh my gosh, you can't just give me spoilers like that. It's in the first song. Like, the musical gives you spoilers for that. But, yeah, that's the only version of that I could do. The whole spoiling for people Odyssey. If you haven't seen Epic, you really ought to see it. Oh boy, I should have my pun license taken away from me. Stripped away, I say. Oh no, it's radio silence again within the chat. Whatever shall I do? The internet spoiled the new Dragon Ball stuff for you. I'm sorry, that always sucks. The worst is when, like, you're trying to avoid spoilers and then you just, like, happen to come across it. Or, like, warning, so-and-so dies in this show as a news article of all things. Like, I've gotten tons of One Piece spoilers through news articles popping up because it's like, hi, I heard you like this? Yeah, what if I gave it to you in the form of a news article? Just a sec. Roommate at my door, it appears. Or maybe a cat. We'll see. Hello? Just came in. What's up? I didn't get a notification. I'm sorry. Penelope. Yeah.
I found a girl that uses a haptic electricity suit and she plays Minecraft, and it makes me incredibly sad whenever she gets hurt.
Oh.
To jump, she has to actually jump.
Oh, I've seen that with, yeah, people do with that.
She went to the building.
Yes.
Googly eyes. Googly eyes.
That's beautiful. Still better than the Minecraft movie.
Yeah, she's all through this. She's like, cancel the movie. But yeah.
Oh, also, I hate them. I see them. I'm just saying that she does. I don't think she's able to discern supervised versus unsupervised camera. Okay.
She's sitting on the newspaper.
Yeah, she should. Sorry.
Sorry,
I'll go back to my stream. Bye bye. Woohoo! You think my puns are good? Heck yeah. You know, I had 10 of them that I told to my best friend in the entire world to try to make her laugh. No pun intended. That's my best one right now. Also, when I said it's either my roommate or a cat, it was both. It's my roommate with a cat to show me a Minecraft video. I was like, yeah, I'm streaming Minecraft right now. And she's like, oh, I didn't get a notification. She's great. You're trying to do homework in the program it asks to use doesn't work too well. Is it like my open mouth or... Ha, you laughed at my pun. Let's go. Sorry. Got a little sneeze there. I don't do little sneezes. I've known people who do like the little kitten sneezes like that. Achoo! Absolutely not. I'm breaking glass. There's gonna be a sonic boom once the tickle in my nose is gone. And most of the time I'm sneezing, it's because I'm looking at the light. It's a password cracking program. Yeah, I can't think of a pun for that. You're just gonna use the other one because it works better. Improvise, adapt, overcome. Modern problems require modern solutions. Gosh dang it, after I'm done with the acacia, I have to go back to the stinking... Gonna... Back to the mangrove. And it's back to the lab again. Oh, there goes Rabbit. He choked. He's so mad, but he won't give up. That is he know he won't. Well, at least my lighthouse is beautiful. They should have more accessible blue blocks in Minecraft. Like, lapis, waterlogged anything, blue glass, blue terracotta, but kind of. Like, cyan terracotta is gray. Glass, yeah, I think that's really about it, isn't it? They need to update our blue options. It looks great, thank you. I swear I wasn't fishing for compliments. If I were fishing for compliments, I would use this bad boy. It's got luck of the sea. I missed. Terribly. Wait, I could probably get that. Oh, it's close. Can I fish in that? Ah! It's okay, you don't mind giving compliments. Ah, that would have been great. Well, I still appreciate it. Probably should put this bad boy back where it belongs. Ah! Not again. Oh, I hope that doesn't mess up my farm. Uh-oh. Please don't mess up my farm. It won't mess up my farm. Oh, I just thought of a... I think I thought of a way to cut down this area really fast. I just need to go get other materials for it. Should I do it? I don't know if it'll work completely, but I mean, it's probably worth a shot. Have you ever come close to dying in this world? I've gotten down to half a heart by baby zombie. Absolutely terrified. I've been almost blown up by creepers. I've gotten down to like 2 hearts before. Once before I had armor, I fell off a tree. Like a really tall tree, like... Oh dang, I'm so far enough away. So over that way there's a spruce forest. I guess you can sort of see the top of it over there, but with a double tall spruce. And I fell off one of those, and I had half a heart. So, I've gone down to half a heart twice as far as I know. Don't want to risk that again. Oh, and I had pufferfish, but that was controlled. That was just to be silly and make people uncomfortable during a stream, I believe. Yeah, I mean, it might not be worth it seeing how far I'll have to go to grab my materials, but I think I have a way to do this faster, and at this point, I'm willing to risk it. So yes, I've very much come close to dying, and I'm not a particularly great Minecraft player, and I'm not fishing for compliments. You don't have to hit me up with the, oh no, you're great at this. That's not what I'm going for here. Oh gosh, that lag. Like, realistically, I'm going to lose this one day. I'll die. It'll all be lost. But at least I'll have cake. Lots of cake. Wait, there we go, lots of cake. Ah, yes. The secret tool to cutting down trees. Fire. My favorite. I mean, you're better than you are. I'm better than you are, you're sure. I don't even know what I'm doing. I just make myself dirt house. I mean, that's kind of how it started. I just put up two block tall dirt walls around and then lined it with berry bushes in this area. And then I've just grown out from there. And then once I had diamond armor, felt like I could safely wander around. Oh, look at that! The trees are taking care of themselves. Better keep that daisy safe. Speaking of which... Yay, fire! Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Fireball. That'll probably work out well for me and not terribly at all. Oh, roommates again.
Thank you.
I finished your chicken in the sauce and that last batch wasn't as cooked as I'd like it, so it should be good.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Ho 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 ho. I have pasta! Can we get thank you, AJ, in the chat? Thank you, AJ, for my roommate. Temperature of the sun, but good. What's my song? You mean like the one I was just singing? It's just called Fireball. Oh wait, there's trees I forgot to cut down. Gosh dang it. Oh gosh, should have thought this through. Well, now it's like an action movie. I have birch trees over here. Thanks, AJ. What a Chad. AJ in my chat says thank you. He says ye. Thank you. Okay, I just have to get this cut down. Before the fire gets here. Because I cannot be bothered to cut down the rest of this. Alright. Okay. Where's the fire? Because this would be the dumbest way to lose my hardcore world. It's a distance away. Wow, I sound like a person in an actual wildfire in real life. Like they always do like the, it's not that close. And then they blink and then it's right in front of them. Why do I do this to myself? I swear it's like it's on purpose. I need chicken. Man, that was good pasta, dang. Need another bite. So good. You were saying earlier that you don't know what you're doing and you just sort of make houses, like dirt houses. If you are looking for advice on what to do with that, Grian does, at least he used to, it's like 6 years old now or something crazy. They used to have something called Build School, where he would build stuff and then be like, so this is a nice looking build, but the way to make it better is to do this, and then through it you can like learn all kinds of stuff. It's called Build School, but it's free and stuff. You just look it up. It's some of his videos. I got a lot of my basis from that, and then just watching people build things that I liked. kind of end up putting together my own color palettes based on what I have. Like, birch looks good with cobblestone. A lot of people do the whole birch doesn't look good with anything. Birch looks good with cobblestone, and if they say otherwise, they're lying. Ooh, I can watch the fire from my lighthouse. Actually, oh, time to go. Or maybe I shouldn't watch it from the lighthouse. I can watch it from the fishing house, though. Ah, okay. Yeah, it works out pretty great, I think. If you hear screaming and swearing in the background, it's just my roommates. Don't worry about it, they do that. Like, if you knew one of my roommates, you'd assume that she's, like, super, super wholesome, but she cusses like a sailor. And I do have sailors to compare her to. Trust me, this is a better way to go. I actually ended up on fire either way. Sorry, but at least I got your eyes. Okay, we're muting that. I hate the ending something. There goes my flint and steel. If only I had more. Oh wait, I was prepared. Ooh, wait a sec. Wait a sec, no. That is just straight logs. Alright, can I listen again? I can. You don't cuss that bad. Yeah, you do, you just don't recognize it. But hi, welcome to the stream. Oh, it's beautiful. Hi, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, my roommate, Todd. Welcome to the chat. Oh, it's beautiful. Now this is the kind of team... Oh, that's a lot of logs. Now I feel bad. Oh well. This is the kind of team trees that I can get behind. The burning kind. Your cat got his claw stuck in your leg. Yeah, he does that. Sorry about that. Do you want me to come, like, lock him in my room so he can just bother me? By the way, you can feel free to bring him in here. And if I'm responding late to what you're saying, there is latency. You could also come in if you'd like priority on timing. Also, is your leg okay? Little gremlin baby boy. I can't believe he'd do that. Actually, I can very much believe he'd do that. It's like his favorite hobby. Boop boop. It's fine, he's a little prince and he could do whatever he wants. Alrighty. Ladies and gentlemen, my roommate. I think I just made a bigger mess for myself. No, my logs! No! No! Please, they're precious. No! No! No, 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 no. No, 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 no. That's not working. How long is it going to take this thing to burn? Aha, I got it. I saved it. No! Actually, that one can go. That's too much effort. Moss carpet, my favorite. Yeah. Not the logs! That's the whole point why I did this. And I still have the stinking, what mangrove roots. But they're so ugly. And there's nothing lovely you can do with them except potentially burn them. Oh wait, I think they're compostable. Okay. They may stay. Oh great, now I can hear my stream in the background. Wonder how big of a latency there is. I'm guessing it's like 5 seconds. That one kind of looked funky. Oh, the lag. Oh, the lag. Ah, the lag. Okay. Picking up the items, lag's getting better. Nope, never mind. You saw that? Dang. More items to pick up. Never-ending circle. Ooh, logs. See, this is what my streams are usually like. I think my roommate should start streaming and that she would make bank because she's funny and she's awesome. I think she'd be like top 50 Twitch streamers. What do you think, chat? Should Dot start streaming? Also, it'll be funny to see her response in the comments. You can use my microphone when I'm gone. Yep, alright. Well, of non-Dot members of this particular chat, that is 100% people wanting Dot to stream. I think we all know what that means. Dot should stream. Aww. Oh, what? That... To me saying you should stream? Because I do. I think you'd be really good at it. Oh, I just heard my aw. Okay, so however long it was between when I said aw and when I said, oh, I just heard my aw is the latency for this. That's not terrible. So nice to me. Well, I did just call you out for cursing like a sailor when you have been brutally attacked, which is a valid time to curse. But I've also seen you do that when, like, you drop a fry. I'm gonna back out of this, though. Shut my mouth. It's always a good way to handle things. You can dox me. Put this down. Haha. Yeah, I did to what? I don't even know to which you are referring to, madame. Yeah. Ah! What do I drop? Cart. Have so many of those. That awkward moment when a minecart is worth less to you than a sapling. She lives where I live. Hey, don't tell people that. They'll never figure that out otherwise. Yelled at me for cussing. And I'll do it again. I'll sick Bubby on your toes. He'll bite you. Actually, that does not change anything. You'll do that anyways. And it's his right, I suppose. I didn't yell at you. I didn't yell at you. Spreading false information. Trying to get me canceled. Why did I even make this? Like, all of this is flattened out so that I can have buildings on it. And then there's just this thing, and there's no space to put anything here. Boop, boop. But up. Oh, this is taking forever. Poor minecart. Watch it spin. You spin my head right round, right round. Well, that's what happens when you watch my stream, I guess. I just be obnoxious. Boop, 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 boop. And pick up more of these. How did I miss a cherry tree? Oh, wait, did that grow after me? After I did everything? Huh. Yep, I'm doing that thing where I don't know what to talk about anymore. Where to talk about. I mean, I could talk about locations, but that was clearly not the intent when I started that sentence. I cannot English. Oh my gosh. I spent like 3 hours on a super easy assignment today. The brain is just not braining. Why? Why are there vines around this gravel? Ah, I fell. Help, I have fallen and I can't get up. English is hard. Yes, it is. You would think the most commonly spoken language in the world would be an easy one, but no. And no, I'm not saying it's the most common first language. I know that usually is Mandarin, depending on who you ask and when. But it's just hard. Okay. Boop doop 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 doop. I love writing on walls. Where did that come from? I heard that dot. Got Dot in the other room doing the pasta dance. Heck yeah. Speaking of, I need a pasta break. Pasta. Would I rather have a pet dinosaur or a pet unicorn? It depends. Is it like a European unicorn or a Chinese unicorn? Because Chinese unicorn will kill me. And a European unicorn probably won't kill me. And then, like, different dinosaurs are different levels. Like, a pet trilobite sounds awesome. But, I mean, it really depends. So, you gotta be more specific here. That's being like, would you rather have a pet mammal or a pet reptile? Those are very different. European unicorn? Okay. See, the thing with either of those is I have the opportunity to make every autistic child's day. I can either show up to some random field day with, like, a stegosaurus and make some kids and, frankly, teenagers and middle schoolers, and adults, honestly, but I could just show up and make some people very, very happy. Or I could be like, hi, I'm here to show the kindergartners unicorns. And it will be the stereotypical unicorn that they had in their mind. Are you gonna narrow down the dinosaur by chance? Because if not, then I'll probably say dinosaur. Assuming I can somehow financially afford to feed something. That, actually, never mind. That would be very easy to financially afford because, people would pay to come see it. Like a raptor? Never mind. Nope. I ain't messing with that stuff. Seen Jurassic Park. I know that the actual raptors were like knee height, but nope. Nah. Nope. Not messing around with that. If I had a dinosaur, it would be something that is not going to bite me. Or if it bite me, it's not going to eat me. Now, if you had just said I could have a trilobite, then I'd go dinosaur all the way. Or a Tiktaalik, absolutely. But then you brought raptors into the equation. As if the greatest fear of my young childhood wasn't Jurassic Park. Nah. Nope. We're going unicorn. And I will rent it out to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. To give little kids, like, unicorn rides, and then European unicorns often were also associated with healing, so the unicorn can heal them of their cancer, so they get all kinds of great things. Nope, going European. You're going with the European unicorn. Nope. Not dealing with that. Alright. So I have all this XP that I can use to heal my stuff. I'll have to do it again. I'll get there. How long have I had this fishing rod? Oh. It was one of these. We'll just put these back into the system. Would your pilot a giant robot or pilot an X-wing? I'd say X-wing. Like, giant robot's super cool, and again, that kind of depends on what version of a giant robot. But I think generally speaking, I'd go X-wing. That is super awesome. And then also, like, X-wings can go from space to ground in like a matter of minutes, which is incredibly fast. Or there can be like 2-day journeys between solar systems. So X-wing, absolutely. Robot's something we could feasibly do. X-wing is something that can only exist in the world of science fiction. So X-wing. Alright, more pasta break. Actually, pasta break, but staring at a jellycat. Hello, jellycat. I love this kitty. And the kitty doesn't even bother to look at me. Oh, roommate. Thank you. I have been gifted a breadstick. I have the best roommates in the world. That is really good. Aw, she's looking at me now. Oh, sun is setting. Oh, good Good thing I didn't go cut down trees yet. More cats. You don't want to go to your work study this week? What do you do for your work study? Like, is it a desk job? Do you, like, push around pencils? Run a food bank? What kind of work study? It's a desk job, mostly. Yeah. I mean, I haven't had a work study. As far as job things go, I've always just had, like, jobs. Not that there's that big of a difference, just one, you get partially through your school and typically pays better. Though not always. Why'd I use the pickaxe? Alright. That'll be good. But, yeah, I mean, I can't imagine a world where having a desk job is something that you go woohoo about, but I mean, brings in the money, right? Whatever brings in the money. Then again, I'm absolutely a sellout, so maybe don't listen to me. Like if somebody said, here's $1,000, I'll Venmo you $1,000, jump off a cliff in Minecraft, I will do it. I would lose my hardcore world for money. I mean, like, you hear a lot of those questions of like, would you do fill in the blank for $1 billion? I don't think people realize how big $1 billion is, because almost every single one of them, it's a yes. Like, even if it's something absolutely terrible, like, I can pay for therapy with $1 billion. I can have somebody erase those memories from my mind with $1 billion. And I can cover it up if I have to with $1 billion. So, I mean, I'm a sellout. Absolutely. Maybe don't use me as an example for how high of a priority money should be for you. You have the 1,000 for you to do that, but I'm not sure if you should. I mean, I'm not bluffing. If you are willing to pay me $1,000, which is outrageous, that's a lot of money. That is 3 months of rent for my part of the rent. That is enough. Like, it's a lot of money. Money, money, money. So, I mean, I gotta say, with $1,000, I might hesitate, but someone say 2,000 plus, and I'd do it, and we're going. I wouldn't be happy to do it. I'd be like, no, my hardcore world. But I'd also be like, dang, I have absolutely no say in the matter and no choice whatsoever. I can't believe you made me do this, and then do it. You're good with money and you probably have more saved than most college students. I'd say same, but it doesn't change the fact that I know that one bad day and everything goes away. Like, life's expensive and sometimes crazy stuff happens. And I like money. You said you like One Piece, I believe. I don't know why I said I believe. I am like a real life Nami, like anything for a price. And I loan. I'm a loan shark. I give money to friends, family, yada yada, and I let them know ahead of time. And like, hey, if it takes you more than this amount of time to get back to me with the money, it's going to be at a interest rate of fill in the blank. Usually it's 10% non-compounding. But like you borrow $100 from me, and you said you get back to me in a week, and you don't get it back to me within a week, it's now 110. And I got a running tab. A lot of people get offended when I do that, but like, that's it. That's just how game goes, unless it's like an emergency. Like, if someone's like, hey, my mom is dying of cancer, and I've been paying for her bills, and now I'm $30 short on my rent, could you help me out? I probably won't even make them pay me back for that. You should be more like that. I mean, I highly recommend it. Just make sure you keep a tab going. I'm not gonna name names, but there are people in my life that owe me thousands of dollars. And one day they'll pay me back. Maybe. And there's some people I'm starting to think maybe not. Two in particular come to mind, and I'm again not going to name names. But, because chance of people seeing it. Same here, you'll help those you know well if they need it. Yeah, like, or, and I'm not trying to be like, look at me, I'm such a great person. But like, there's a guy I kind of know in one of my classes, and he's just been having a rough go at things. Like, everything that could go wrong in his life has been going wrong the past, like, month. And I gave him $20. I said, hey, go take yourself and your fiance out for ice cream. You guys need a break from all this. And I'm just using that as an example. Again, I'm not trying to be like, I'm such a good person. Like, people where I can trust that they will, like, they'll either use the money how they need to, or that they just need this right now, I'll do it. Big things, you have to know me. How long am I going to eat that chicken? Yeesh. Stick. But yeah, you get the idea. I think you and I are similar in that. You would help others if you didn't know. Just would never help others you don't know well. That's happened lots of times. Yeah. Used to be a bit of a bleeding heart, and I'd be like, I'm gonna donate all of my expendable income to charity. And everything's expendable income when you're 6. But by the time I was 8, I was like, oh, I'm gonna be the one paying for my college. I should be saving. And so I did stuff like, I'll babysit the neighbor's dogs, or I'll babysit the neighbor's kids, which there's not a big difference there. It's just the dogs don't poop inside as much. Actually, never mind, it's pretty 50-50. Those neighbors were crazy. But like, I'd babysit, and I'd do odd jobs. I'd paint people's fences, yada yada. And then once I was able to get a job when I was 15, I was a lifeguard, and I've just been, except for the last few months, I've been just working since then. And I save all the money I get. Like, when I had to buy my car, I got physically sick. Like, I actually thought I was going to throw up. I don't like spending money, so I just save it and save it. Hello, Nether Portal. Pretty. You don't like spending it either unless you have to. Yeah. I was about to say most people don't, but actually I've known a lot of people who just really like to spend money, and I don't understand their thought process. Like the people who are like, you know what, I just got paid today, who wants to go out for dinner? Like, I get wanting to go out for dinner, but being like, you know what, I have money, so let's go right now, let's go do stuff. Now, it's different if it's like, I wanted to go out to dinner and I was waiting until I got paid. That's different. But I know people, like, I don't know if there's anybody in my life right now like that, but I've known people in the past who have been like, oh yeah, I have money, and I have money until I don't have money again for the next 2 weeks. And let's forget all bills and just go spend everything. Like, let's go gambling. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. I can't stop winning. Except they're just losing. Maybe. And sometimes maybe you'll spend on what you want, but not often. Like, you need a new laptop because yours is slowing down, but you also want a gaming one because why not? Oh yeah, laptop's real big on my list, but I'm waiting until after I've enlisted and stuff and I make sure I have completely stable income, and then I will still probably save for like 2 months to make sure I have a decent enough emergency fund. Like, I have 2 more months until to pay rent and stuff. I start dipping into my emergency fund, which I would rather not do, but I don't really have much of a choice. I'll keep, as soon as I'm able to again, my iron's been low, but I'll start going back to donating plasma. I don't know why they call it donating. It's selling my blood juice. But I'll do that and that'll help. But I don't like to make any purchases unless I have everything completely figured out. Which looks great on my credit score. At least there's that. Got a credit score of like 340. So at least there's that. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. I'm glad you get what I'm saying, because otherwise I'm just rambling into the void. Which I have done plenty. But I'd rather be comprehensible. Alright, another pasta break. It's a big plate of pasta. So what else would you like to talk about? I'm gonna need more barrels. Whoa. Let's see, cats or dogs, which do you prefer? I genuinely like both. My favorite pet is fish. That's not just me trying to be like, I'm different and special. I love fish. Like, I think in general, I like cats more. They're quieter. So like if you're having a bad day and you just need like things to be quiet, that is the day when your dog will be the loudest. But cats are usually pretty quiet unless it's 2 in the morning, in which case they're knocking things over. But dogs do that too, so draws even. A lot of people say like the cats aren't very high maintenance, and that just means they're neglecting their cats. I don't mean it like that. They're lower maintenance in the sense that you don't have to take them for walks and stuff. Like, if you want to play with the cat, you can just get like a little funny thing on a string, and then you can dangle it in front of them. You also can have a cat with less space. Like, ideally, you give them plenty of space so they can thrive and all that jazz, but, like, if you're in a small apartment and you put a dog in that, that's just cruel. But the cat will be like, oh, cool, so I'm just going to start climbing the curtains, and as long as you don't care about those curtains, it's all good. You like dogs, but you love cats, and you like their energy. Yeah, I was about to get to that one, too. Like every cat's different, but cats are sassy and funny and silly little guys. And, as I've recently learned, the munchers of toes. My family it's not huge, they're not really cat people, so until I moved out, we didn't really have cats. My sister had a cat when I was really little. I don't know what happened to him, but I'm guessing he left with her when she moved back to Kansas to live with her mom. Wait a sec. Every single one of my siblings, but 2 of them have different parents. Like, I guess I knew that, but... Like, my sister's mom and my brother's mom have never met each other. And my other sister's dad and my dad don't know each other. And then my other sister's dad and my dad used to be friends. That is a weird setup. Well, I'll be thinking about that one. But yeah, I guess to answer your original question, I like both, but I think I like cats more. Fun vibes. Sounds a bit complicated. I mean, I could talk about that for the next 20 minutes, but yeah. So I have my mom, my dad. My biological mother, also known as my spawn point, not a fan of her. Like, if/when she dies, I'm gonna pull up with a Ding Dong the Witch is Dead music to the funeral. Assuming I have enough money to even bother going to said funeral. Terrible on, like, all accounts of human anything. Then there's my little brother, the son of my mom and dad, like, biologically. Best person to ever have personed. Love the little guy. He's great. He's somehow a teenager. Don't know how that happened. But it did. Which is weird. Then I have sisters. I have a sister who was my dad and another lady. And then I have 2 sisters that are my biological mom. And I call him Uncle Adam. He's not related to me in any way besides the fact that he is half the genes of my sister. It's weird. And then I have step siblings from my mom. It's all complicated. If people ask me how many siblings I have, I say yes. They ask if I'm Mormon, I say no. I was just told there was a big fire on a field outside, so you might have to leave your house. Oh gosh. Everything okay? Like, is it a bonfire or a wildfire or like what's going on? You're outside right now and it's huge. You're hoping it doesn't get closer and it looks like a wildfire. Alright, then you should probably stop watching. Get yourself to safety. Take care. That is terrible. If you guys think you have enough time, if you have an outside hose, put water on your roof. It stops houses from catching on fire. Never mind, you left, no one watching, it says. Alright, well, dang, that is quite the way to leave. That, yikes. If you ever happen to go back and watch this, please let me know if you ended up being okay. Man, I can can never have a normal day in these streams, can I? Either have some kid trying to dox himself, or a wildfire, or something. There's always something. Okay, I'm gonna climb the tree next to me, and then I'm gonna watch the sunset, and then wait through the night and eat my pasta. And hopefully, that won't be a bad decision. And if it is a bad decision, well, I've made worse, I'm sure. What was that? There's a weird noise. I didn't see anything in the subtitles. Hello? Okay then. I definitely don't have enough time to get back down. This seems like a safe spot to watch the sunset. And then if I turn around, I can watch the sunrise once it comes time. Wait, am I hungry? Nope, okay. Well, I'm gonna wait for someone to hop on the chat while I eat pasta. You got distracted by pasta? Me too. Red Comet had to leave because their area might be on fire, so hope they're okay, but that's a crazy thing to happen. I'm just watching the sunset now because Minecraft sunsets are pretty. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Well, it's not safe to get down from the tree now, so I'm just gonna eat my pasta. It's still hot though, which is nice. Tell AJ again, thank you very much from me. I will also tell him when I come out, but I think this might be one of the best pastas he's made. It's really good. Zombie sniping. That was terrible. Spider sniping. Also terrible. They are way farther than I thought. Okay. Well, I guess I just suck at that game. Okay. What was that? It, like, hit it 3 times. Oh gosh, it's a skeleton. Oh, just a sec. Yeah? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry, Dot. Oh, my poor roommate, she's sick. Haha, I'm safe. Hypothetically. Oh wow, so many creepers. That would have hit him. What's with the arrow animation? It's throwing me off. What was that? What the? Okay, that's what I thought. Something's weird. Alright, so it's not getting closer to your place, but it looks like it got someone's house. And you know there's a neighbor over there. So, I don't know if you want to take the advice of random people on the internet. It's starting to die down. Looks like firefighters put it out ASAP. Good. Advice for if this happens again, or if it looks like it's getting out of hand again, if you have time. Only if it's safe. But if you have time and you put a hose, like you have an outside hose, if you spray down your roof, it can help with that, so your house doesn't catch on fire. It's like not as good as not being in a fire, but it can help. Glad you're okay though. I was worried about you. I'm just gonna do my Duolingo real quick. Watch the sunrise while doing Duolingo. Ooh, 715 days. Describing people.
Estos bolígrafos son amarillos.
Estos bolígrafos son amarillos. Yay, I'm correct. No, nuestra médica no es
Médica.
rubia. Ella es
Morena.
morena y muy alta. I'm guessing she's supposed to be tall based on the slightly tall thing.
Nosotros somos rubios.
Nosotros somos rubios. We are blonde. David y Felipe son muy perezosos. Ellos nunca quieren trabajar.
Tú no eres rubio.
Tú no eres rubio. Rubio. There we go. That's new. My boyfriend is very nice. Mi
Mi
novio
no
es muy simpático.
simpático.
Esas chicas son altas.
Altas. Ellas chicas son altas. Those girls are talls. Tall. Ooh, the sun is almost coming up. You can tell from how fast the stars are moving. María y Gloria son rubias.
Rubias.
Son
Son
rubias. Oh, I typed it too fast.
Tú eres muy guapo.
Guapo. Good looking, right? Tú eres muy guapo. You're very handsome? Yeah, you're very good looking.
Bruno es divertido.
Bruno es divertido. Bruno is fun. My sister is studious. Mi hermana es estudioso.
Estudiosa.
Es muy estudiosa. Okay.
Tú no eres moreno.
Moreno. Este libro es amarillo.
Amarillo.
Ese niño es muy estudioso.
Estudioso is hard to spell. My brothers are intelligent. Mis hermanos son inteligentes. María y Gloria son rubias. Mi hermana es muy...
Muy enojados.
No, estudias.
Estudiosa.
Estudiosa. My bad. Alright, yay. Got it done. Alright, that was fast. You'll remember this tip for the future. Hopefully you don't have to, but it's good to know. Don't know how long that message was there. I was doing my Spanish real quick. Ooh, a zombie. A spider. Dead. What? Dead. Okay, what is going on with that animation? Every single time I shoot them, it's like the arrow stops. Oh boy. Well, here comes the sun. Do 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 do. And I'll eat my pasta while it comes up. Ba 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 ba. Boom boom. Ba 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 ba. I miscalculated the time severely. That was amazing. Well, I'm glad somebody liked it. I can sing anything that so pleases you. Now I can sing anything. If I will, is a slightly different story. And I can't hit the high notes on Take On Me. Can I do the MCU one? Is that dun 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 da 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 dun dun da 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 bam bam ba ba bam bam ba ba bam bam ba ba bam 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 something like that. I think that's close enough, right? Ah, there's the sun. Here comes the sun. Doo doo doo. I was impressed. Glad to impress. Anytime. I can do show tunes. I can do all kinds of fancy, silly things. Less so the fancy, more so the silly. Okay, that's pretty. Something's up with the animations. Like, you see how jerky the sun is? Instead of just coming straight up, it's coming up and down. Stars are doing that. My arrows are doing that. Like, I guess that was a poor example, but like, look at that. That's weird, right? Let's see if I can aim without aim. I don't know. But something's up with the animations, and I don't know what it is. Greetings. Salutations. Good to be back on the air. Sorry. Just watching the sunrise and looking at my castle in the background. I think it's fair I can finally chop down this tree. Likely. Unless it's dangerous down there, in which case I will build back up. I think I'm safe. At least safe enough to go over to the next tree. Welcome to the stream. You haven't said anything since greetings. Is there anything you would like to talk about today? Because that's essentially what this stream is. It's just me chatting with people while eating my pasta dinner that my roommate was so kind enough to make for us all. I got him a 3-gallon thing of olive oil, and hopefully he... Did I say gallon or liter? Whatever it was liter. It should be liter. Hopefully he likes having all the olive oil. What is my favorite fruit? It really depends on the moment. Like, I love starfruit. Starfruit's nice, and I love dragon fruit. Dragon fruit's also nice. Can't really go wrong with apples. Except Granny Smith. Granny Smith is not just something you can eat by itself. Why am I hearing lava? That is weird. You just had a really good orange? Heck yeah. Oranges are great. Citruses are nice. I like melons. Very much like melons. All the melons. Like cantaloupe. I like honeydew. Honeydew's great. Honeydew might be my favorite fruit. Technically cucumbers are fruit. Technically tomatoes are a fruit. I'll eat both of those just by themselves. I will eat a tomato like it's an apple. And it works. It tastes good. All fruits are good, except mangoes. I don't like mangoes. It's like biting into a pile of hair. Sorry, someone had to say it. The taste is fine, but the texture, yeah. So, what's your favorite fruit? Like, right now it's probably an orange since you just had such a great orange. But if someone stopped you on a Tuesday morning and said, hey, what's your favorite fruit? And you were caught unawares, what would you say? Huh. I can probably cut down one more tree. Not that one, though. Maybe this one. I'm gonna go up and cut from down. You like oranges, raspberries, watermelon, and peaches. All solid choices. Any chance you're from down south? Joking, but not. Oh, I've already tamed you? Then you must not have very good speed or anything. Since I didn't bring you home. My grandma was, well, I mean, she's kind of from all over, but partially Florida, partially Georgia, partially, did I say Florida already? I don't know. Well, she was in Louisiana, kind of all over, and largely in the South, and also Hawaii, and settled in Seattle of all places. But, she still does some other things, like, she drinks as ungodly an amount of sweet tea that a godly woman can. Yeah, she drinks a lot of sweet tea. And, oh, dang, barrel's almost full. That was fast. And she, like, she pickles her, whatchamacallit, the watermelon rind, stuff like that. Puts oranges on all the desserts. Dang it, they're all just dropping like flies. Wait a second, I bet at my castle storage I have more barrels. Wow, this is so laggy. I am sorry for you guys, but you have to see it. Do I not? It appears I don't. Luckily I know how to make them. Ah. Eee. Yeah, my game's acting funky, like more funky than usual. Don't know why. Oh wait, I probably shouldn't be showing this. I haven't done the video on it yet. Oopsie doops. Yeah, I don't think I've finished editing it. Oops. Like, everything's falling twice. This is weird, right? Y'all are seeing this? Radio silence it is. Careful, if you guys don't talk more, I'll start singing. And then if I start singing, I might not stop. I will start with sea shanties in 3, 2. What should we do with a drunken sailor? What should we do? Oh, sorry. No, you're fine. Don't be sorry. I am actually at your whim here. I just don't know what to talk about. I mean, you wouldn't mind the singing? I can. You can give me song requests, and that way at least it's... Because I feel bad just talking and y'all having to listen. I know that's how streamers work, but when, like, other streamers do it, it's interesting. When I do it, I'm talking about Epic for the 18th time. So... yeah, don't apologize. It's a me thing. It's not a you thing. I'm still getting the hang of this. But, if you give me song requests, then we can get the best of both worlds. You don't have to keep typing. And I have something to do. Ooh, a log. Now, just in advance, I don't know a lot of pop songs. Like, I know many pop songs, but I don't know... There's a lot of pop songs that I do not know. I should probably rephrase that. I actually did a karaoke stream for New Year's. And it was open mic, so anyone could hop in, and one guy did. And Cookie, you are a legend for that. I'm pretty sure Molchan tried, but there's like everyone who tried, but it yeah, I'm pretty sure Molchan tried, but there were some issues with audio and stuff. I think it worked out in the end, actually, though. So, alright, we had like two people showed up and actually sang, and everyone else was me. And it was like a 4-hour stream. Could not talk the next day, especially with people saying, "Hey, you should sing this song that's 8 octaves above your voice range." Bubby doesn't know that we lay on the ground, but he's just... Oh. I'm sorry, Dot. Well, at least he's not biting you right now. For context, my roommate is very sick right now, and she's not feeling good. If you guys could give her feel better wishes, that'd be nice. But when her cat is not being a menace to society / positive, in the cutest way possible, he's actually really sympathetic in things like this. You hope she feels better soon? Yeah, me too. She's just recovering right now, but it's a rough road. Well, this is gonna take forever. You can't see it, but I did jazz hands there. What are the odds? Alright, that one. Oh, and sticks. Sticks. Okay, that one's officially full. Keep doing the shrimp posture. I got Tetris affected by a different block game. I haven't even played Tetris, and I don't even know how long. He's actually also biting your feet, and you sent me a picture. I see no picture. But I believe you. That is his favorite pastime, isn't it? His favorite things to do are tackle Penelope, his sister, and bite toes. Or scream at 2 in the morning because nobody's actively petting him, but then if people try to pet him, he's like, eh! But, like, personal space, you know? See, this is why I love cats. We were talking about this earlier. Cats are great, and Bubby's a great example of this. He's just got that attitude, and it's adorable. It's on Discord? I don't see it. Oh, wait. What the heck? I didn't get the notification for it. Yes, you did send... you're like offering up your toes to him. Like, not to victim blame here, but like, oh boy. Do you want me to come in and get him off ya? That is really weird. I got no Discord notifications. Well, I have one Discord notification, but none of the others went through. That's weird. Bub doesn't know why, but lays on the bath. But he doesn't. Aw, lies on the bathroom floor. Not to victim blame. I did cover my bases there. I said not to victim blame. You know, one day I'll say something along the lines of, with the intent of victim blaming, I would like to inform you that you should not offer up your succulent toes, madame, to the cat. And now I can hear you possibly telling him to stop in the other room. Again, just let me know if you need me to come grab him. I can. This isn't an online game. I can pause it. Man, Minecraft's great. Can't believe they're making a terrible movie out of it. Why is it not animated? There's no reason for it not to be. Like, even if you still wanted Jack Black in there, and you could, like, get Aquafina to voice Ender Dragon or whatever. Oh, never mind, she's baby talking. Okay. He's not being reprimanded at all. Like, there's no reason for the Minecraft movie to exist, like, with the way that they've made it. It should just not. Actually, I think that describes it perfectly. It should just not. I was about to say, what are your thoughts on the movie? I don't think it's gonna be as bad as everyone's making it out to be, but that does not mean that it's gonna be good. Haven't seen it, and I'm already not a fan, so. I mean, before I officially condemn it, I will try to watch it first. But, lordy, they are not doing themselves any favors with anything with this movie. The only thing I've seen from it that I've liked so far is the, since I was a child, I yearned for the mines. That's pretty funny. See, that's the kind of humor that I expect from a Minecraft movie. But then when, like, they're getting their rails mixed up, and they're doing redstone incorrectly, and, like, okay, so there's, like, all the memes going around with the chicken cooking machine for a while. If you were to do that to a chicken, it would burn the item as well. You don't use lava, you would use fire, and then you'd put out the fire, and then you let if you're gonna make a machine at all, which you don't need to, fire aspect, boom. Like, there's so many things about it I dislike. Like, the villager faces? Why? Who on earth thought that was a good idea? Somebody needs to get fired, and I don't even know who at this point. It's probably at least partly Jack Black. I think Jack Black is funny, but that doesn't mean he has to be in everything. And I know that is like everybody and their mom is saying that, but I do mean it. Like, Jack Black was great in Goosebumps. I think Jack Black was a great cast for Jumanji, which is, you know, a Minecraft movie #1, since this is Jumanji #3. But come on, be creative. It's a movie about a game about creativity, and they're like, okay, but what if we copy-paste a different Jack Black movie? And personally, I take issue with that. Like, it's still gonna make money. If for no other reason than the memes, it's gonna make money. It's gonna make bank. It's gonna make more money than I ever would've. But it shouldn't. I don't understand it. Why couldn't they just get Captain Sparkles? They could have had Captain Sparkles make the Minecraft movie instead of a Minecraft movie. Like, they knew what they were doing. They made it a Minecraft movie instead of the Minecraft movie because it sucks. And Mojang's promoting this. And they shouldn't. It's so bad. And they keep inviting YouTubers out to see it, but they haven't invited Phil's of Minecraft, and he's got his own splash text. They're like, hey, Mumbo Jumbo, could you come inspect our redstone? But Phil's of Minecraft is right there. That sounded like gunfire. The quote, and I took it personally, fits well with my energy right now. I mean, I take everything personally. Don't take it personally if I take it personally, I take everything personally, sort of thing. But, yeah, like, I either have every single thing in the universe I either have no opinion on or very strong opinions on. So there is that. But I also try to give things like the benefit of doubt before judging them too much. Like, for example, the Minecraft movie. I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna give it a chance, and then once it comes out, I'm gonna watch it. Maybe I might wait till after it's come out and I can find it for free. And then we'll see from there. I'm doing the same with the live-action Lilo and Stitch. I think that's going to turn out decent. So a lot of the live-actions actually look like they won't be terrible. Live-action Snow White, I'll give it a shot before I judge it too hard. Not to sound racist, but if the character is named Snow White because her skin is white as snow, it would make sense to leave her as white. Speaking of characters they should have left as white, the fat tourist guy from Lilo and Stitch, the whole joke with that is that one of Lilo's weird hobbies is like photography of awkward fat tourists, and that's why that guy keeps showing up. And it doesn't make sense if it's someone who's from there, but like otherwise Lilo and Stitch movie looks golden. Wait a second, there. Like, there's a lot of things. I'm just trying to keep an open mind, which I can't do, but I'm trying to make sure it has a chance. Like Shrek 5, I don't hate the new designs. Like, I wish they would just change the eyes a little bit. The eyes look lifeless almost. But otherwise, I don't hate the new designs. I will be a bit upset if they turn it into Shrek having to let his children grow up or whatever, because that's like such an overdone plot. And a lot of people are also theorizing that it's going to be like his daughter falls in love with a human girl and Shrek has to learn how to like not hate humans, which wouldn't make sense because that was the plot of the first movie. Like, oh, they need to like learn to be okay with interracial marriage. That is the plot of the first movie. So if that's the plot, then Shrek 5 and I will have issues. But trying to give things the benefit of doubt, you know. Give them a shot. Ignore the interior. I'm just gonna sleep. Okay, actually I might as well just show it off. Look, it's my interior. I got a little cactus in the window and I got a little garden of dead things. Because this area is dried out, even though it's right next to the water. Woo! Bed. How many frames per second am I getting right now? 26? 29? That's pretty average with what I usually get. Does it change if I turn around? Down to 14, 15, 11, back to 25. It can't make up its mind. I have a lot of fancy buildings, better than what you could do. You know what? I am starting to get bored of cutting down trees. Would you like a tour? I'll take a bite of pasta while you decide. You said sure. Okay, let me finish one more bite. Okay. So this is going to be my doghouse, actually. I know it looks nothing like an actual doghouse, but it's going to be where I put my dogs. I'm going to have this house for my named dogs, so all the dogs have a name. I'm not doing it today because it turns into a whole ordeal. But I regularly have streams where you can come name my dogs. So all the named ones will be up here, and they'll have this pretty little house. And then all the unnamed ones are going to live in a house over there, up against that wall. Or maybe I'll move it, we'll see. I got this pretty fountain here. Then down here I have my lava farm. Actually, I'm going to stop sprinting so it's a clearer picture. And if you have pictures, just let me know. If you have questions, just let me know. So this is my lava farm. It just infinitely gives me lava, which I use to smelt things. This is my iron farm, which uses, it's just a drop farm, but infinite iron and poppies, so long as you have excess time. This is kind of the main view of this particular area of mine. Wait, I said I'd stop sprinting. Speaking of infinite blocks, up there I have a snowman sitting on a slab, and then I can just shovel the snow whenever he lands. And then I get infinite snow blocks. I have my stables in here. I got some fast and jumpy horses. Got my chickens. I'll let him live. Then my cows. And then out here I have all my wandering trader llamas, which I've been trying to train to have as many spots as possible. The most you can get is 12. I'm getting there. Didn't even know you can make an iron farm. Oh, yeah, so the villagers... Oh, wait, it's right here. The villagers spawn iron golems if they talk and say, hey, I haven't seen an iron golem in a while, have you? To other villagers. So it's not as fast as if you scare them, but I'm not cruel like that. This is just a little tower. I don't think I'll ever be able to put something in there. It's just so small. This is an Eiffel Tower with a diamond block on top of it, because someone told me that I should make an Eiffel Tower with valuables on top, and it was just a comment someone left. And I went, sure. And I did it. This is my mushroom farm. It grows all my giant mushrooms, which I use occasionally. This is my bee farm, which has all my bees, and they're just happy. Look at them go. Infinite honey, but I don't have shears or bottles, so I'll come back for that some other time. That is the never-ending dilemma. This is a lake that I just felt like making one day because I didn't want to put a building here. Har. This is where I make these guys friendly. I sit in a boat with them. And then they'll try to shoot me, but I'm so close that they miss. And then it's forever fine because they can't touch this, essentially. Nah, 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 nah. Can't touch this. This is the Cranberry Lake. It's made by layering stained glass. It goes down like 40 blocks or so, and every other layer is stained glass. This is my giant wheat farm. It looks better from that angle. And then this area, I'm a Why are you here? Don't answer that, I know, but don't be there. This area I plan on turning into a giant, like, desert area. Like, western-esque town. This is my fishing hut, where I'll just sit and fish for a while sometimes. That's always fun. That sounded sarcastic. I do enjoy it. And then up here I have some of the things that I got while fishing. Like a bunch of saddles, a bunch of assorted things. And then I guess I could show you all the way up here. More storage. Yeah, don't use it all, really, that much. And then grindstone in case I pull up useless enchantments. Then I have this giant lake, which I do have plans with, but that's honestly probably years out at this rate. I have so many plans and only so much time. Then I got this lighthouse over here, and I kind of just built it on a whim, honestly. I was listening to Epic, and because I'm always listening to Epic musical, and I was just grinding out materials, and I went, you know what, I need a lighthouse, because the Cersei saga makes me think of a lighthouse for some reason. So I built the lighthouse, and I kind of took inspiration. Oh, okay, it's just a root. I thought that root up there was like a mob in leather armor. I keep thinking I see stuff that's not here. I don't have a ceiling. I don't have a staircase inside here, so I just use water for now. I'll get there eventually. Man, if I died, it would all be gone. Yeah, that's one reason why I would cry. This is the inside of the top of the tower. Then down we go. And that's that one. I have a spider farm, like 150 blocks that way or so, but I really don't feel like walking all the way over there. I'm planning on making a roller coaster to get there eventually, but for now, I'm just gonna tell you it's there. It's not super special, but it is a good distance away and not worth the journey in my personal opinion. From here you can just see how cool that wheat field is though, because it's huge, and it makes a nice like landscape. This is more flat area. That's gonna be the Yeehaw Town. This giant building, originally I was like, I'm gonna learn how to make organic shapes, which does not work for buildings like this, so I don't know what I was thinking. Actually, I wasn't thinking, and that was the problem. But stop lagging, please, I'm begging you. Where's the sun? Okay. So this is the main floor. This is where I sleep. This is my super smelter, so if I have things to smelt... Actually, I kind of do. Yeah, I'll show you. So I flick this switch, it sends that across, which means that under here all these furnaces turn on, and then they will smelt things really fast. Ignore that, that's them using up their lava buckets. But there's going to be a bunch of chicken coming in really quickly, at much faster speeds than it normally would. And then this is full of lava buckets. And then I have lava buckets in here. Yep, you can see them come take it. And then lava in here and lava up here. Lots of lava so it can fuel itself, and that's what I use that infinite lava thing for. This is just a real quick composter, which I will put my poppies into because I have infinite of them. And the cherry and spruce because I can't be bothered with those. But it just makes its way down and then fills this with bone meal, so I can use the bone meal whenever I need to, including for building materials. This is my storage. I originally made it so that people would leave hate comments on how messy my storage was, but now I just know where things are, so I just use it as it is. But, like spruce. I mean oak. Well, that was embarrassing. That is oak, this is birch, this is spruce. I usually see it from a different angle anyways. And, like all my emeralds and my pumpkins and my golden carrots and my mud, yada yada. Like I know where stuff is, and at this point there's no point in moving it until I get a much larger storage thing. So that's these two floors, and then frankly I rarely come up to the other two. But I got an aquarium here, and I filled it with all kinds of tropical fish, and then the tropical fish all just squeeze themselves into corners. Except for the pufferfish, who have no problem terrorizing me. Yeah, like look at all the fish. That's mostly cod. There's cod and tropical fish, and they all just go into the least convenient spots. And this is a dance hall. You can tell, and it's kind of a hole in the wall. It also kind of overlooks what's going to be the Yeehaw Town. And then this little hole in the wall dance party area has an actual hole in the wall. And then that goes up to the roof. Because, like, stereotypical teenagers that like these kind of parties also for some reason have a stereotype of dancing on the roof. Which seems like a terrible spot to dance. So that's this building. When I get a good music disc, I'll play it up there, but right now I just have music discs that are terrifying noises. Then I have my upstairs, well, like my main house. Right now this is where all the main dogs stay, and my cake and stuff. And the name of the dogs. Stuff like that. My old storage system until I very quickly outgrew it, so all these are mostly empty chests. How do you get music discs? There's a few different ways you can get them. And why do I have so many dogs? Well, first of all, it's fun. Second of all, if I need to go on a raid or something to protect myself, I'll use the dogs. So I have this, it's 13. I'm not going to play it because that's bad for mental health. It sounds terrible. 13 and 11 just suck. But, like, the dogs will defend me if I have to go, like, do something dangerous. I have an army and nothing can touch me. So my upstairs area, like, where I ring my subscriber bell. I would sit and do that for, like, 5 minutes all the time and be like, guys, please, I'm begging you, subscribe, please. I need this. My original farms, before I sort of outgrew them, although I still use that as my main sugarcane farm and my kelp farm. That's a broken silly string farm. It's been patched, but it used to give me infinite string. This is my original mine shaft, and it goes all the way to bedrock. And I am currently at 102. So it goes real deep. Like, even after it gets to the bottom of that staircase. Like, it just keeps going. I hate it down here. Like, it takes a left, and then it still keeps going. Like, it goes and goes and goes. So, I'm not going to show you that, just because it will take too long. This is my villager breeder. They have adult fun times a lot. These are some villagers that I'm going to send to the castle, which I'll show you in a minute. This is my... Let me mute it, because they're loud. This is my trading hall, where I can trade with these guys. I have them in the floor. And then I'll just trade things like, ooh, I need lanterns, so I'll buy lanterns. Although I don't need lanterns, I have stacks and stacks of them, so I'm good. One reason why I'm making the castle is because I don't like this system. It's not my favorite, so instead I'm going to have them be free range. Oh gosh, dang it, I needed a cart after all. Do I have one in here? Nope. Okay, I'm going to grab a cart because it's faster to go through get to the castle that way. This is just a really tall tower. Someone said build a tower, so I went, sure, I'll build a tower. Look at this lag. And then over there I have my sheep pen. It has all the different rainbow sheep, so if I need wool of any color, I got it in infinite supply. And then I have plenty of carts because I have plenty of iron, and it only needs iron. Hey! Caught you streaming for once. My world is wild. Thanks, I'm just, I'm just doing a quick tour. What was I talking about? I have no idea. I have another wheat field over there because you can never have enough of those. Why do I only have the horrifying discs? because I haven't found the good ones. Don't ask me why I'm moving so slowly. So this is my castle. This is the outside. I got some crops growing and stuff. Then inside I have this initial courtyard, which I haven't really furnished yet. Don't mind that. Then we have areas which you can't see, but we'll get there when we get there. And then right over here I have one more little garden area going up. This is my fisherman section of the castle. This is for all the fishermen villagers. Oh, and down we go. Oh, you got your assignment done. Heck yeah, nice job. And we're going back. Forget how inefficient this is sometimes. I do not know what's going on. But the lag. The lag. Oh boy. 20 FPS, 21 FPS. It was just at 10. Well, we're going up then. So this is my wizard tower. It has all my librarians and my clerics. I have no clerics yet, but I will. And they're all gonna go up there. Cracking passwords is cool. I mean, I'd say so. Going up some more. This is my main central tower. It's got a copper dome around the bottom of it. That is the farming section where all the farming villagers will live. What is going on? Okay. And this is where the... What the heck? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this. It is being so weird today. I should probably log off soon, because if my world's glitching out, then something's wrong, and something can go worse. But this is the villager breeding area. Only the babies can fit through here, but they all think they can fit through here. Up here, they'll be able to farm more, so they can help produce infinite children. But I'll start them off with just a little bit of bread. But, these will be open once it's fully functional. And they'll fall and go, oh no, help me! But it's a hay bale, so they'll only take like half a heart of damage, so they're fine. And then they're free to wander around. Now I can give you like the rest of the tour. This is the giant map room. I'm a little surprised that your world isn't full of horror ciphers and all that. I can't handle that stuff. I can't handle that stuff. I have secret passages, but that I can't handle scary stuff. Ciphers, maybe. But that's down the line. So this is the area for the fishing villagers. This one has way more love put into it than any of the others. I just love the fishing villagers. All my wealth comes from them, and I owe them a lot. I owe them a great debt. Then right over here I have... this is going to be like all the animal handling ones. This is their cartographers. I figured that kind of a wool tent would be nice for them. And then some open exposed beds, cartographer tables, some hidden beds, because there's only so many ways you can work beds into things. This is for like the toolsmith, the weaponsmith, the armorer, so like the forge section. It's kind of messy, but I like it. And for the record, it's messy intentionally. Yay, sleep. That's a nice view, ain't it? It is so slow. I don't know what's going on. This is the area with all the farming villagers, and you'll notice they have lots and lots of beds. And if you think this is a lot, well, guess what? There's more out here. And if you think this is still a lot, perhaps it's even overkill. Well, just you wait, because behind this little hill here is more beds. I want them breeding like rabbits. During duck season. If you get that joke, I'm sorry, you're probably old like me. But then I have this giant wheat field, and before I put the villagers in, I'm probably going to actually tear all this down and turn it into bread, and then let them put whatever they want in here. Just let them replant it all. And then I gave them some chicken friends, because everyone needs friends, and sometimes the best friends are chickens. Oops. Don't tell the chicken friends. Actually, do tell the chicken friends. Hello, chicken friends, would you like children? Uh-oh. Haha, that works. Baby chicken win. Baby chicken. Wow, the lag is really starting to get to me though. Speaking of baby chicken. But this is the area for the farmers, and there's just lots of things for them to plant, so even if I'm not feeding them, they can feed themselves, and if they're feeding themselves, then they can make babies. So there's all this, and then there's like a little potato patch back here. I put the iron golems in already, so I don't forget to do so later. And they're all flocking this direction because up in that tower I have villagers but nowhere else, and they all try to get to the nearest villager. It's annoying, but once there's more villagers in, they'll be chill about it. Oh gosh, it's so slow. And then I think the only other notable thing in this castle of mine would be the rainbow tower, which at first this is just a spiral tower, and I was like, oh sure, this is a fun idea. Did I specifically call... Was this on purpose? Yes, it was. Thanks for noticing. Have I beaten the dragon on this world? No, I haven't even gotten netherite. I'm a very cautious player, especially... I mean, look at the lag I'm playing with. You just saw that. But this is the spiral tower, which has been renamed to the rainbow tower, and if you can't guess why, then you probably didn't notice it on the way in somehow, but it is very gay. It is very gay. I mean, mood, but, I'm not making a village, I'm making Seattle during rush hour. I mean, yeah, I want a similar population to that. And it will be possible for them to leave and enter the castle, but, like, they can't come in through this, because I have sweetberry bush. If they have a sweetberry bush and then moss carpet covering it, they can't cross it, so they can't go inside. And the way they spread between is I have holes in the walls that are covered by paintings and flowers and whatever. They need beds. All the beds. But hypothetically, we're just going to have a booming population, but it's going to get cold eventually because the villagers can leave. They can come out this way. And then if their pathfinding allows them to, they can leave all the way down here. And they can come out into this area, and this area is not particularly safe, because this area, while they can't leave it, things can come in by just dropping off the wall, so zombies and stuff could come kill them, and villagers are not very good at survival. Also, one of my 500 subscriber challenge things that somebody gave me was to defend my castle from a raid, so I'm gonna have to do that, but... There's worse things. Why? Was there a hole there? Alrighty then. But yeah, that's the castle. Oh, I forgot to show you the towers. So it's not just this tower, that's interesting. Though this one by far is the best. I like it. There's also this one, which is fun because you can just shoot up and out, and then you can walk off the edge and land on the hay bale and just take half a heart, which is great. And then I got this. It's the giant square tower, and this is one of the only ones I don't think I'm gonna have to add much more to, if anything. I kind of like it as it is. It's just it has a very fortified feeling to it. And you can see kind of everything from it. And then I have this tower here, which is connected to the farming area, so I headcanon that if this were a real castle, this is where they'd store extra food. But I just made it so you can get all the way up to the top for no apparent reason. You can get to the very top of the main one too, but it's such a hassle that I don't think it's worth it. Like, past that first bottom window, there's no reason. No reason. And then One more tower of mine would be this one. Which I don't... Oh, did I? Yeah, I did. So, this is one of the dark towers. Because being edgy is cool when you have a Minecraft castle. And I just like this upper room. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I might turn this into an enchanting table room. It's not like I have diamonds. I don't have a diamond crisis. I can do that. I can have an extra enchanting room. That one would be so much nicer than the one I have. I don't even use the enchanting table. I use the books, but... I have an infinite iron generator, yeah. The amount of iron golems that's surrounding this place could take on the warden and win. Yeah, but what I'm really worried about is a raid, and they have to protect the villagers, too. And I'd rather make the iron golems myself, because that way if I accidentally punch the villagers, or them, they won't hit me back. Like, it's hard. So yeah, this is my giant mushroom that creates iron golems. But here, let me show you. If I go punch one of the iron golems I have in here, which I'll feel bad about because I'm essentially their mother. Shush. But if I go punch one of these guys, they won't hit me. But if I were to punch... Alright, I thought so. I thought I had iron ingots. But if I were to punch a wild one, as basically everybody and their mama knows, you punch a wild one, they won't... like a wild one, they'll hit you. But these guys... They couldn't care less. In fact, we're friends, because I just healed them. But, yeah, I mean, I don't want to risk it with a warden. I'm just going to try not to mess around with any of that deep dark stuff. There's deep dark actually underneath almost all of my base, and I don't want to bother with that. That is a great way to die. But I will be using iron golems when I go against the Wither. I think that concludes my world tour. This is all just from transporting villagers from their hometown to my hometown. Actually, my spawn is way that way. I wandered for a while, and then I settled down here. This has got to be one of the worst spots I could have picked. I picked it almost solely because I found flowers that I thought were pretty. Not azaleas. Oh, they grow all over the place. Let me find one. They grow all over the place here, and though I've gone out on several missions to collect them, there's still got to be some out. Yeah, like there's some over there. These things. There's some over here too. Hi-ho! Allium. Yeah, so the allium flowers are almost solely the reason why I stayed here. I'm gonna fight the Wither in my castle. Why? So much work. Oh, I'm not gonna fight the Wither in my castle. I will just use iron golems to fight the Wither when I fight them. I'll probably go deep underground. Might take him to a cave. Actually, probably will. I'll just take him to a cave. And then I'll line up a bunch of iron golems. I'll spawn in the Wither, spawn in the iron golems, run away, let them take care of it. Free beacon. I want quite a few beacons, actually. Because beacons not only are great functionally, but they're also very pretty. Like with the rainbow stuff? Heck yeah! Oh, you scared me. Didn't mean to. Whew. Yeah, I think that's about it. You guys got anything else you want to see? Because I am pretty tired of cutting down trees. Like, deforestation is fun and all that, but I'm a little bit tired of it. Not gonna lie. I would show you what little I've done with the nether, but it's being so laggy right now, like even more than usual, I don't know if that's a good idea. I also like the cornflowers. Cornflowers and alliums. Aren't alliums like garlic or onion flower or something? I think I remember hearing that somewhere. But look how cool that is. Just in the distance. There in the distance, I see an island. I see a light that faintly glows. Can't even see the top. Maybe there's people lighting a fire. Maybe they'll share some food, who knows? But yeah, I'm getting a bit tired. It's 12:30 in the morning. Almost 1 in the morning. Think I might be calling it quits in a minute here. I guess I didn't give an official. One of these days, you're gonna have to make you crazy fan art. My world and my OCs are too cool not to. Maybe an art share? Can't wait to see how good I've gotten at art. Honestly, my art has not grown in like 2 or 3 years, but if, are you a part of the Discord? If you're in the Discord, just message me after this, and you and I can do an art share. I would love to. Yeah, that would be fun. Woo. Spin around. Oh, yeah, this is my sheep, and they're in order as they should be: red, orange, yellow, lime, green, cyan, light blue, dark blue, brown, because brown goes there, and then purple and magenta and pink. And then my black and whites. You're in more than just the Discord. Yeah, I know. I can't remember every single person who's in the Discord. Just had to double check. But yeah, I'd love to do an art share with you sometime. So just message me after this. Speaking of, I think I'm actually gonna hit the hay. I'm tired. You know what you want to do a art share of? Because I'm kind of down for whatever. I mean, it's spring break, so I got time for once, as long as I still manage to get my chemistry homework done in time. Okay. I did not recognize you. I'm gonna jump off this building. Yep, there we go. Dang it. No. Jump. I mean, I could tell you were somebody I knew from the way you were talking, but I didn't. I should have known the second you asked about art growth. Oh boy. Whoa. Why would I jump, or? Because I'm fine. I got feather fallen. It had to be halfway up that top tower in order to die from a fall. And then if it was that dangerous, I could water bucket, but building that tower was very stressful. Low-key thought you were Jackson for a second, because the name of your should have known from Fryand. Well, I'll have you know that I have a lot of people who call me different versions of friend. But yeah, I should have. Oh my gosh. Okay, drown myself time. Out of embarrassment. This'll work. Surely. Oh wait, no, I soft locked myself inside here again. Not again. See, the problem with this is oh wait, I can crouch. Never mind. Nope, wrong Fryand. Yep. That's humiliating. Tell nobody. No drowning, but that's half the fun. What's the point of a hardcore world if you don't die? Oh my gosh, I should have just, I'm so embarrassed, I gotta say, but, alright, but seriously, man, do you know what you wanna do an art share with? Wait a sec. Why do I have the colored out here when I can have color in here? Haha. Actually. Wait. Haha. Success. You saw nothing. In fact, you are 53% blind in your left eye. That checks out. In fact, you can't even see me, sir. Well, that makes that easier. What's a sign I can write on? Oh, wait, I can just pull one out. Gotta make it fun. At least it's colorful. Do I have any dye? Because I feel like that's perfect. Oh, wait. Nah, that dandelion's trying too hard. There's so many dandelions. This dandelion's useless. Haha. That looks terrible. Perfect. Alright. Well, I'm gonna end this here. Why'd I... I'll end it with the sunset. It's not as majestic with that stinking bridge there that I unfortunately need. Does the grass go all the way up? See, now I need to know. It appears that it does. Yeah, looks like the grass goes all the way up. Whack. Alright, I'm actually gonna end it here though. It's late. I'm tired. Actually, I need to eat. It's late. I am tired. And I'm driving home tonight. Just make the bridge aesthetic. Actually, I'm gonna pull it down. It's just for transferring villagers so that they can breed up in the top of my tower and then their babies can drop down into this baby tunnel chute. So you know how, like, way up there is where they come from. But they can survive, because, hey. Like, you know those myths about babies coming from, like, people that love each other, or storks, or any of those other ridiculous things? Nah. Baby chute. Straight down the hole. And it's true. And then I'll get rid of the bridge, because the villagers will have been delivered. And then I can make aesthetic things. But that's kind of a last minute thing. I gotta do things in order, unfortunately. But for the umpteenth time, I am gonna try to end this. Is my exit out here? Yes, it is. I am gonna try to end this here, though. The baby chute, indeed. Yeah. The greatest invention of our time, the baby chute. Let's get shoot. Fall down. Alright, I'm actually gonna head out though. Whew. Sorry to only catch you at the end, and I'm so sorry I did not recognize you at first. Like, I was... Technoblade never dies! Technoblade never dies! Let's go! I got the best. I got the best splat. Yeah, I haven't seen it since I've updated, so I was a little worried they might have taken it out. But yeah, sorry I didn't recognize you at first. I'm a terrible person. I was trying to pick up on hints. Oh boy. Yeah, well, see ya. Maybe there's people having something feels off here. I see fire, there's no smoke. I say we strike first. Wait, what? It's not. Hey! I said end. Why is it not working?